Greetings, everyone. Welcome to another stream of this game, Trails Through Daybreak. I'm going to reset every single monster, and then I'm going to go downstairs and fight a thing. And then while we wait for people, we're going to fight the big thing. That's right, the big thing. What's the big thing gonna be like? I don't know, but it should be fun. What was the last monster that was nearby? I don't remember actually. If it was something big, then forget it. Give me a second. Okay, we're good to go. We're good to go. Were there big monsters? Oh no, those three? I hope not those three. Something tells me it was those three though. Yeah. Trust me, fighting these guys right now is a good idea. Just to get me remembering the controls and stuff. Trust me, this is a wise idea.
Come back when you're stronger.
Come back when you're stronger.
Looks like the gang's all here.
I know, right? Look at all of these guys. Hey, bros! Hey, what's up? What's good? What's good, my dudes? Alright, bros. Alright, dudes. But yeah, hope everyone's doing good. Oh god. Hope everyone's doing good today. We're gonna have a good day today, a good stream. There's gonna be no deaths whatsoever. No raging, no nothing. No deaths, no raging. Uh-oh. Goodbye. See you later. One more! There's gonna be no one mores. Or plenty of one mores. Oh no, there's two of them. That's not good. Oh, time to run.
Do your worst.
Time to run, time to run, time to run. I had a feeling this would happen too. What are the odds, huh?
Do your worst.
What are the flippin' odds?
A boost would work here.
Pretty sure I told you to attack. I can't move. Okay, good game. Very good game.
Escape route secure. Well, this sucks.
This sucks. Oh, I love the cameras. I love the cameras, mate. I love that the cameras don't go the right forging way when we want them to.
It's go time.
It's go time.
Activating skill.
Here's some extra.
Your turn, Miss Perfect.
Alright, that one's dizzy. Let's keep that one dizzy for a while.
Well, this sucks.
Alright, this one's still dizzy.
There we go. Escape route secured. Get up.
Never mind, we're gonna rage.
Boost would work here.
We're gonna rage very, very much so.
Lousy.
I'm just gonna kill myself now. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna be dead now if that's okay.
Don't mess with me. But that'll work.
There we go.
What a way to go.
I'll take you on.
What a way to go. 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 What a way to go.
I have to do
Yes, you're doing something. You're dying. For the greater good, you're dying.
I have to do something. I'm ready.
No, why is she healing herself? That's really not good.
I have to do something.
Oh my gosh, she just healed a crap ton of HP. Oh my god, this is awful.
I'll take you on. I'm ready. A chance. I'm ready.
Ah. Ow.
I'll take you on. I'm ready.
Wait, is one of them not touching the... Not, getting her? Here.
I'm ready. Here
Go,
goes.
go here. No, no, come on. Attack. Attack, please. Attack, please. Please kill.
I have to do something. I'm ready.
You don't have to do anything. You can just rest. There's nothing more you can do.
No, not now.
No. Wait, hang on. Thought I heard something. Okay. Think we're fine. If a bee got in, I'm gonna be really upset. Really angry. Yo, look who has full HP. It's everyone.
There we go.
You'll be sorry for that.
You'll pay for that. You'll pay for that.
Too slow.
Escape route secured.
Okay, escape route secured.
Later, son. Gotcha.
We can win right now.
Yay! Got him. Got him, guys. Got him. Got him, got him, got him, got him, got him, got him.
Nice.
big-
That went great.
You're a true professional,
Jerks.
Van.
Alright. I wasted a lot of time, a lot more time than I thought, but that's what happens sometimes, right? Okay, let's actually do the big mission. I posed this to anyone watching on YouTube, because no one's in my Twitch chat right now. How many times will I be reviving to
That hits the spot.
beat this next boss? Or boss is, for all we know. Here we go, save. I'm gonna lower my shades a little bit because I can't see. Okay, whoops. Hello, it's Stars. How you doing today? Are you ready, Stars, for Big Boss? Because we're doing Big Boss right now. Oh boy, we're battling these two. I'm doing good. I'm very hot right now. Hey, D-Steppin', what's up? You're
That
lurking and
Melchior
working.
Doesn't care at all about helping us, does he?
Hope work doesn't treat you too badly today. Hope it's good. Always good to see you, D-Stampin'.
We'll never understand what the boss sees in him.
You ready? I'm ready too.
If you can survive a battle with Beauty's blade, that is evidence enough. Regardless, these four arriving ahead of schedule shouldn't disrupt our plans.
That right. Sounds like you have more planned than just a scuffle with Heiyue.
And what do you intend to do with that device?
Wouldn't you like to know? We're not about to give up that info without a fight, though.
We can use this chance to gauge the strength of the Eastern Quarter's resident fighter and that corporation's arm. Perhaps you will even be enough to warm us up before our bout with Heiyue.
Come too close to the fire, and you're gonna get burned.
What did he mean by arm?
Someone did their research. He's talking about this.
Several years ago, people were recruited to test that weapon, the stun caliber. However, despite its potential, it was deemed too difficult to use for the average warrior to wield. I never expected to meet one in actual combat.
Speaking of weapons, that's a gnarly pair of gauntlets you got there. North Ambrian make. if I had to guess.
God grief. You men and your obsessions with weapons. The important part is if it can kill someone or not. I do love how my needle gun takes down targets, though. Poking a big, strong man full of holes is just the best.
Oh my gosh.
Still, tearing a doll like Blondie to shreds has its charms, too.
That kind of talk has no place on an honorable battlefield.
Keep your defensive shards handy. Should be able to repel her needle some.
I'm so done listening to these crazy people run their mouths. I've got 1,000 reasons to smash your faces in. Revenge, keeping the city safe.
Uh-oh.
But more than anything, I've got a score to settle with myself. It'd be better if I could do this alone. But I'll do whatever it takes to see this through.
Fine. Let's get to the good part early.
Bring all of your anger and resentment to bear against us.
Activating charge.
Make a guest stars over Hyrule.
I'll take good
How many attempts will this take me? Or better yet, how many revivals will this take me?
Go time!
Diamond Guard!
Now's a good time to boost.
Diamond Guard!
A chance!
A chance!
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. Activating skill.
All you on, yes!
Should be something, doing something more, probably. You need more support magic. Let's say you need more support magic. You know that? 'Cause you do.
Initializing drive.
Venom Needles. Oh boy. That's lovely. Calamity Rain, rather. Alright, one's dead. Very good.
Use a sharp boost to
I'm already suspecting one revival is gonna happen.
Ready for this?
Sorry for that!
Yeah.
Time to boost.
Support. Nope, not support.
Eat this, sucker!
Energy output at maximum. Activating skill.
Sword for me!
Yeah! Phoenix something! This guy is flat out invincible! Yeah! Woo!
I need to lay off a little.
What should I do?
White heal maybe?
Where's the light? What field?
I'll take that.
Oh boy, we're so dead. Just shite luck. Shite luck, guys, is what we have right now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna reset. Look at that, instant. Again, how do people do this on their first tries? How is that even possible?
How's about this?
I'm gonna say no. Why did you go back into the circle? See, you went back into the circle. I kept you away, but you ran back into it.
Energy out. Activating skill.
Sucker.
Need some stimulating.
Death.
What a way to go.
Doom and death. Next. That is one reset, guys. Happened pretty early on, so
I'll take good care
yeah,
of you.
makes sense.
Show me what you're made of, Aaron Way.
Alright, 36 and 32. Little bit better, but still feel way, way underleveled. Yeah, that move sucks. That move there sucks.
Activating skill.
Now you won't fart!
Use
I would love to.
All you on this.
Activating skill.
I attacked the other one actually, but okay, cool. Damage up. Punch.
Get away with this!
Activating skill.
There we go. Van is ready. Alright, again, I'm glad that I get no time to dodge whatsoever.
Go time.
Now's a good
Alright,
time to boost displaying enemy stats.
yep, it's time to boost, as you said.
Activating skill.
Phoenix Dance!
Boost gauge limit crushed.
Ready for this?
I'll take you on.
You'll take me on. Thought I gave her that other thing. Thought she had that heal multiple people thing. Where did that go, huh?
I know you won't take that.
You'll pay for that.
Alright.
This'll hurt.
Breath.
Activating drive.
I'll take that.
Here goes.
Actually, I have no idea like who else has breath or anything, to be honest. Everyone is max. Ow! Oh! Calamity ruin! Some people are almost dead again. Yay! Can't move. Oh! What's that? Do we lose again? I think we do. I think we lose big time, guys. Oh, I think we lose mega big time. Yeah, I'll just stay inside of it. I just don't care. I thought we were done with this stupid combat. I really did. I thought it was over. It's still here. It's not gonna leave.
Need some stimulation.
They just keep attacking.
What a way to go.
Alright, that's 2. Will we go 3? Will we go 3, everyone?
I'll take good care of you.
Show me what you're made of, Aaron Way.
29, 32. Did it look like they went down? I don't even know if it even went down. La Forte. There's that fun Diamond Guard move, that really fun and awesome Diamond
Now's a
Guard.
good time to boost.
Try and make it fun for me.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
Oh boy.
Activating drive.
There we go. We are now quick. Uh-huh. Awesome. Wow.
Bring it on.
I hate it. I hate it, guys. Oh boy, do I hate it.
Boost would work here.
Can I not attack or anything? What's going on? What's going on here?
Don't get cocky.
This'll hurt. Please. Breathe onto us. That was lousy.
Why did she die? Oh, man.
Energy output at max. Activating skill.
Wait, he still had a guard up? When did that happen? I'm just gonna die again. I hate this combat so much, guys.
You'll pay.
I'll just attack normally. It's funny that I'm doing even worse this time around. Like, no matter what I do, I'm just doing worse with each, making the enemies easier. Make the enemies easier, my a-hole, is what's going on here.
Activating skill.
Ho, ho, ho. Yeah, everyone get in so we can die. Here we go. Violet Pierce! Yay! There goes Van. Vortex Breaker, his big move. Maybe we're doing better. We're seeing his big move finally. Are we dead? Yep. Absolutely.
What a way to go.
We have to do something.
Alright, I'll stop you. I'll stop your big... Nope, I can't even get to that person. Alright, let's end this round. I think this is the third time now.
I'll take good care of you.
I'll take good care of you.
A boost would work here.
Is Flaming Purr the same thing as Forte or whatever? Because I don't know if it is or not. Diamond Guard, what a fun move that is. So 25, 28.
All you on, yes.
Miss! You missed! Oh, baby. Oh, baby, please hit him.
Bring it on.
Alright,
Get the upper hand.
whatever, bro.
Engaging shield.
Will everyone survive? Yes. All's good.
Now displaying enemy stats.
Arts. Nope, crafts.
Energy output at maximum. Activating skill. Boost gauge limit crushed.
That was a lot of damage. I don't even know what I just said there, but that was a lot of damage. Glow Hammer! That was supposed to be the healing move. Actually. Uh-oh. Are we dead? Is it time for a revival? Once again?
Do your worst.
That didn't do a lot. That's good. Wow. Maybe we'll survive this time, guys.
Pull out all the stops.
Zypher, activate. Right for me.
Or maybe not.
You say so.
Maybe not. Maybe the revival time is nay. Here we go. Stunned him. Chance!
Energy output at maximum. Activating skill.
Give me power.
Ignis Rampage!
Ignis.
Interesting.
Boost gauge limit broken.
Oh, that guy left. Okay, that guy did the leaving thing. Alright, see ya. Quartz.
Activating drive.
I'll just step out
Energy
real quick.
output at maximum.
Only Fairy's gonna get hurt here, but she'll be fine. Yeah, she's fine. Oh yeah, you are so screwed now. Ooh.
Don't get cute.
Nice. Moving on up.
Woo! Level up, level up, level up. No level ups for for Aaron though. Receive the Karabia Holo Core. Oh, Aaron's ticked.
You will pay!
Aaron, all that anger.
Don't lose control of yourself. You might be giving them exactly what they want.
What?
Earlier, she said fighting us was the good part. If their goal really is wiping out Heiyue, that's a pretty weird thing to say, ain't it?
Me and my big mouth. Let's get everyone on the same page. First off, we have to talk about a bit of history. A fairy tale, if you will.
What?
It's a tragic legend passed down in Longport's eastern quarter. In times of great turmoil, a mythic being will appear. Sometimes it takes only a few decades, and others as long as a century. The being of unparalleled strength and charisma always subjugates the eastern people, including Heiyue.
He is a warrior, a liberator, and a dictator.
Hey, Blue Thunder, what's up? How you doing today? It's good to see ya.
And most of all, a demon. Stricken with fear, the people all began to refer to him as the Tyrant.
I recognize that name. The old woman at the church mentioned it.
Some part of this city's history that the elders want kept quiet, huh? The last one had to have appeared a long time ago, right?
Indeed. It's been about 40 years since the last Tyrant appeared.
I'm surviving. I beat one of the bosses just now, and it only took me dying 3 times to do it, so yay!
They say compared to his predecessors, this one was a cut above. He took control that era's Heiyue and Yin, and used them to rule Longport following the chaos of the Orbital Revolution. Under him, Easterners gained a greater foothold in the Republic. In some ways, he reminds me of our boss.
However, his rule did not last. The Tyrant's rule was predicated on reason as much as it was fear. His strict rational decision-making did improve the lives of his subjects, but it also ignored the distress of those adversely affected.
Congrats on beating the boss. Thank you. Though something tells me I'm not done yet.
Over time, the accumulated distress evolved into a full-blown panic. Yet Calvard's government did not intervene.
So the elders of Heiyue chose to rebel. To defeat the demon they so revered, they enlisted the help of Yin and outsiders. Pride be damned. After a bloody battle, they managed to seal the Tyrant away. He drew his last breaths in solitude here at Heilong Chunjai.
That all really happened?
So that whole story about sealing up the mines was just to keep people out, huh?
No way. But that would mean...
Aaron?
Get a grip, man.
It appears our intel was accurate. Aaron Way, you are the new Tyrant.
What? It can't be.
Don't mess with me! I was born and raised in Longport by my mom. She may have died and left me an orphan, but I've lived a great life here. I won't let you make that all out as the work of some old wives' tale.
Come on now. Tell me that you didn't feel it the moment you set foot in here. This facility, its floors and the walls, even this throne. None of it feels familiar.
Why? No, that isn't me.
He's broken out into a sweat. Are you okay?
So that's been your game all along.
Correct.
All that's left is the last push.
The third Genesis.
Sorry, kids. This is for him.
That object was sealed here along with the previous Tyrant. At long last, it has returned to its master's grasp.
Oh, shit.
Aaron!
Throw it away, now!
What's happening?
His
Uh-oh.
memories are coming back.
Aaron?
That name no longer suffices. Before you stands a greater being, the demon known only as the Tyrant.
The Tyrant!
I'll get a load of this guy. He's even better than I was hoping for.
The first phase is now complete. Next, he will destroy Longport in the eastern quarter of his own accord.
No way!
So that's what this is all about.
It's time for Heiyue and the Tyrant to duke it out just like they did 40 years ago. But this time he has that Genesis thing with him, meaning he can turn his kills into undead servants. Heiyue may be powerful, but they'll never withstand that.
The Guild, Police, and Navy will surely join the fray as well. Making use of the confusion, we will have a chance to slip in and eliminate Heiyue's elders.
That's horrible.
Nothing's too low for these guys.
Whoa, someone's raring to go.
I see. Despite transforming, he's retained his resentment toward us. Some small part of his previous self remains within him.
Perfect. His two souls fighting for control will make him even stronger. This town will truly become the dazzling city once it goes up in flames.
This is your last chance to leave.
Hurry and scamper away, and maybe you'll live to fight another day.
Oh dear.
So, what'll it be?
I will stand and fight! I'm worried about the Genesis, but right now, Aaron's more important.
Had a feeling that's what you'd say. Yes. Go contact Elaine and Heiyue. Me and Fairy will buy you time.
Maybe not.
Yes!
No, you don't!
Oh dear. This is not good, guys.
Look, the Genesis!
Damn! Kid's got some moves.
Aw, do you like getting beat up or something?
Is it time again, guys? Because I think it's time again.
Like hell, I'd do this for fun.
She's back! Mare! Oh, jeez. You're up against a real dangerous one this time. What's the plan?
I think I'll bear the nightmare.
You even need to ask? Let's do this, Mare Bear!
All right. What did you just call me? Please wait, Mare. Let me fight alongside him. Are you really interrupting me? I need to do my bit first. Sharp swell. The battle's all yours.
Yeah. Here we go
Just let me
again.
pray. I can feel myself resonating with Van through the Genesis.
Activating shards.
Growl. Growl.
Rule this land. I am all.
The Grendel is your learned a regal beatdown. That's cool. Sounds like a cool move. Oh, rapid onslaught. Oh man, I want to do the big move though.
It's working.
Oh, rapid onslaught. Okay.
Time to go all
Phantom form? Oh. Oh boy.
Take you on.
Oh boy. Okay, guys. Okay. We're fine, right? Are we fine? Maybe.
Time to go all out.
Oh, there's two of them now. Oh no.
Deploying shield.
Uh-oh, are we dead? Oh, not yet. Fairy's almost dead. Oh, I connect critical, I connect critical.
Keep it up. It's working.
100? Van does not... Oh no, Van has, 100.
You must obey me.
Impede, hate up.
You saved me.
Breath!
A chance.
A chance! Let's use that chance to heal a bit more, huh?
You must obey me.
Activating drive.
It didn't go to you. Supposed to be for, what's her name? You got it. You got it. I hope I got it. That's all I can say. I hope I got this.
You must obey me.
You saved me.
It's over.
Oh boy. Oh dear.
Meet your maker.
Oh boy.
We'll take that.
We'll take that. Okay, here we go. Regal beatdown. You want to see it, Blue Thunder? Here we go.
Obey me.
Oh, and also HP absorb maybe.
Protect us. Good luck. Take it out.
Got you. You're screwed now.
Boom! That was crazy. The other guy's dead. That other guy is very dead. That other guy is very dead, guys. Like Omega dead.
Obey me.
Breathe onto us. A chance.
Alright. Heal!
It's over.
Oh boy. Okay. Look who's almost dead immediately. Immediately. Burn side attack bonus.
This'll hurt. There you are.
Yeah, miss! Yeah!
Don't hold back, Dan. Good luck. Take it out.
Oh, can you not miss, please?
Meet your maker.
Like, seriously, can you not miss?
I'll take you on.
I'll take you on.
Light, protect us. Activating drive.
Your maker.
Whatever.
We'll take that.
Let's see. Let's can do this again.
Dan.
We can't do this again, that's good. Good game! Yes, we can't do the thing, the S boost for some reason.
You must obey me. Eat this. Cut. You were all in thirst.
Did he get taller? Oh yeah. He got taller, alright. He is a big boy.
Good luck.
He is what we call the big boy now.
Zypher, activate. You saved me.
Oh, and now he's healing himself. Okay, heal twice. Yeah. Woo.
It's double net, Van!
And dead? Dead! Dead. Okay, not dead. We kind of need him alive, but still, we beat him.
Looks like we got him.
Thank you, Van. Everything should be okay now, right?
Yeah, we just need to...
We just need to cry, cause, oh dear. Guess it's not over yet again. Unless something else happens.
Looks like that thing haunting him isn't gonna give up so easy.
Thank you, Blue Thunder. But it ain't done yet, my friend.
We already used our strongest weapon.
Sometimes it feels like the world's fading away around me. I'll see my bros or Ashin, hell, even the city lights, and my vision just kinda hazes over. It makes me sick. Screw all of that! I've gotta protect this place. I've got to prove to myself that I belong here. That all my doubts are bullshit. Mom loved this town so much, and so did my friends. So please, help me kick those bastards out of our town and make things right.
Okay.
Aaron Way, listen up!
Van? Back up! He can't hear you anymore.
If you're still in there somewhere, open your damn eyes!
I am the Tyrant, ruler of Longport.
It's working? Aaron must have heard his words.
You ain't some tyrant! You're Aaron Way! Longport's prodigy! The Little Conqueror! The Eastern Quarter's favorite troublemaker! Where do you get off being a cocky runt all the damn time? And then just forgetting everything!
I must fight, must guide, must rule. That is my everything. My destiny.
Shut the hell up! Don't give me that destiny garbage! It's your life! Don't let some old-ass demon tell you how to live it! What happened to the guy who loves Longport with all his heart? You told me you were gonna keep it safe. Safe for everyone who loves it like you do! Did you forget? You're just gonna let some monster waltz in and trash it?
Aaron! There are so many people who care about you. You mustn't forget that! Not only Ashin, Hal, Jack, and the members of Heiyue. It's everyone living in the Eastern Quarter. They're all waiting for you to come back home. It's not really my place to speak for them, but I know your friends would be calling you back too. So please, don't give up!
Letting destiny and that bastard sweep you along is the easy way out! You're just running away. What happened to proving that you belong here? I guess you just don't have what it takes. Do ya?
You think this will stop me? Who the hell do you think I am? I am
Yay! He is Aaron Way. Not Tyrant Jerk, am I right?
The hell is this? Am I in my own head?
Go Team
This must be
Van.
the haze
Yeah.
that's been
Go Team
hanging
Van.
over me.
How dare you obstruct our destiny? Heyway, in the time.
I can feel your pain. How bad it felt to give your all for Longport, just to get stabbed in the back. But that doesn't mean I'm about to let you destroy the place I call home. So let's settle this, one-on-one.
You will be the next Tyrant.
Oh boy.
Set your destiny and rule this land.
Alright, here we go. How badly is this gonna go, Blue Thunder? How utterly screwed am I?
You must obey me.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, miss! Yeah! Oh, it's gonna go that badly, huh? It's gonna go omega badly. I'll just die a couple times. Hey, I hit him! Wow!
What a way to go.
Seriously, how do normal people play this game?
Deploying shards!
Okay, I reset. We reset. We're good to go now. He has 28 HP now. Or not 28, 1200 rather.
Go time! Go time!
Oh no, he's gonna crit.
Here goes! Out with the bang!
Go Aaron! I know. Can he win? Can he does it? We'll see. Alright. Wait, he still got the crit?
For that!
Okay, this game makes no goddamn sense. That was a cool attack. It was. It was. Let's do this again. Let's reset. Or let's weaken him, rather.
Is upon you.
Hey, Nicholas. Nicholas has arrived. How you doing? Welcome to this game.
You must obey me.
Does this do the most? No, this does.
Gotcha!
Plasma sphere. It's free.
You'll be sorry for that! Blink and you'll miss!
Blink and you'll miss it. You missed, idiot.
Don't screw with me!
Sneak attack. Yeah, miss. Yeah, miss. Keep missing. Keep missing. Oh, now he missed. We're both missing, guys. We're all just missing now.
Eat this, sucker! Out with the bang!
Alright, and he's dead. Only took me 2 times to revive myself. Nicholas killed his own tyrant, guys. Or not Nicholas, wow, Aaron did. I mean, I'm sure Nicholas could kill his own tyrant too.
He did it.
Same for you, Blue Thunder. If you have a tyrant inside of you, I bet you can beat it.
The evil spirit has vanished.
Nice work, kid.
Teach that thing who's running the show.
Oh, thank goodness. I could sense 2 souls within him. He must have defeated the demon. Aaron, are you alright?
Yeah, I think so. What happened to the Tyrant?
Got his ass beat. Now he can go back to being a brat. But a brat that managed to save this town.
I did, huh?
It's finally over. Without the Tyrant's help, Armada doesn't stand a chance of beating Heiyue, and they should be pulling out of the city soon.
You all fought admirably.
Old man.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing here? Oh, he must have brought reinforcements.
Indeed. We only just arrived. I had to be sure we had a sufficient force in the event that you might fail. However, I see my fears were unfounded. Rest assured, you will be suitably compensated for what you have done this day. Now then, a boat is waiting down below to return you to the city. Allow us to handle the remaining business here. As for you, Aaron, come with me. Your wounds are deep, and we have much to discuss.
And for a second there, I was happy to see you too. Fine. Let's get this over with.
All's well that ends well, I suppose. Yeah, I'm glad they get to talk like this.
Hold up.
Is something the matter, Spriggan? If it concerns your compensation, my son will handle that matter in my stead.
Good to know, but actually it's something else. Say, you were in cahoots with Armada, weren't you?
Ooh.
What?
Huh? Wait, then...
I have no doubt that you truly are enemies deep down. Had a battle broken out, I'm sure you would have gone all out on him. That said, I think you guys ended up finding something you agree on. Something that only you and the other elders would know about.
You mean...
No way. You've got to be shitting me.
I'm reminded of a certain phrase you used. Let external woes reveal internal wounds.
Obvious one is the external woe being Armada, but that makes the internal wound the Tyrant here. I've got plenty of circumstantial evidence for my theory. First, there's the story of how a certain device got into the hands of a street merchant, and eventually, Armada. Shortly after someone gave it to the merchant, it happened to be stolen by a bunch of thugs. Timing's awfully convenient, ain't it? And don't forget, only Heiyue knew that device was sealed away here.
Why not just hand it over directly? Plausible deniability. They can pass the whole affair off as a mistake if they get caught.
Second, there's those Armada guys knowing way too much about the Tyrant and what went down here. Only the old folks around here even know it happened. But if you ask them about it, they clam up real quick. So how did a bunch of young outsiders hear about a local taboo? Must have had a source.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Third, there's the old man's attitude toward Aaron here. Sounds like you all used to get along real well. His mom included. Don't know what it is about the kid, but people really take a shine to him. Especially old folks like you. So why'd you suddenly turn cold on him? There's gotta be a reason.
He's full of it, right?
All three of his assertions are correct. Despite Tao's recommendation, I did not expect you to be quite this perceptive, Spriggan.
Why would you do that? You were so kind to us. Mom loved you like family. What changed? When did you start seeing me so differently?
The signs began to appear in recent years. The last Tyrant was a charismatic young man, just like you. With each passing year, you came to resemble him more and more. I had no choice but to discover the truth, no matter the cost.
Hold on. Did you know my friends in the town were going to be in danger this whole time? Answer me!
We did not intend for a tragedy to take place, but we understood the risks well. I deeply regret that innocent people lost their lives.
They died for this.
Such was the will of He Yuan. If you dislike the system that reached this conclusion, then use your right to change it.
What?
Chaos and trials unknown lie ahead. That much is certain. But if you are there to guide us, He Yuan will undoubtedly overcome them all. We need you to be the great, unfeeling Tyrant.
So you're just looking for someone to take the burden of leadership away. That someone's not even the man himself.
Correct. That is what is best for He Yuan.
Oh no.
Jojo, have they been here this whole time?
Take him away.
Enough.
Ooh, hello.
Who's that?
In. If you're here, that means...
Please stop this, Father.
That's
I
enough.
see you've disobeyed my orders and returned early, Cao.
This is purely by coincidence, I assure you. Negotiations went so smoothly, I was afforded the chance to come lend you my aid.
Yeah. Please stop. Hasn't Aaron suffered enough?
Ashen.
Elaine, you're all right.
Yes, and I'm glad to see you all in one piece. Melchior got away, but thankfully Maxim and his companions are safe now.
Gotcha.
I think I have a rough understanding of the situation here. I have no intention of meddling in Heiyue's internal affairs. However, I must see to the safety of this civilian. The guild will not stand idly by and allow you to detain this young man.
I see. With Beauty's blade and Yin on your side, I dare say our advantage has dissolved.
I believe we're still on even footing.
So Mon crafted a worthy successor after all. Perhaps you will even surpass him, given time.
You flatter me.
She's become stronger in the last year and a half.
Father, I was aware of the Tyrant situation, but I'm shocked that the Elders stooped to working with our enemies. The Council may be our leadership, but surely this was a step too far.
That attitude is exactly why you are not informed. You still lack what it takes to serve as an elder of He Yuan.
I can't say I disagree, but that's why I've learned to rely on others to cover my shortcomings.
Evidently so. The charisma we sought ended up being our undoing, I suppose.
Yeah.
Very well. The older generation shall yield on this matter. I must face the Council and answer for the lives lost due to my actions. But be warned, young ones. Our foe's offensive has only just begun.
Only just begun. Whew. Crazy stuff, huh? Crazy stuff. Oh my god. I know, right?
Golly, all that hard work and elders live to be old another day. Sure, we accomplished our real goal here, but I have a feeling the boss won't be too happy.
A failure is a failure. The boss may respond as he sees fit.
Hey, Melchior! Don't think I've forgotten this is all your fault for screwing up in Cray!
It is what it is. Though I did stumble on an ideal venue in the process.
In the meantime, we must focus. The next battle is fast approaching.
Don't remind me. I don't like having to work with those two.
Be nice to your teammates, children. Even if they are a little cuckoo.
It's rich for you, of all people, to be calling someone crazy.
If either of them fought at full strength, they could dispatch an entire army single-handedly.
Well, they'll have a chance to whip out those toys of theirs before too long. Perhaps we'll even run into that Spriggan again. It's almost like fate.
Almost like fate, guys. Okay? The 27th. My opinion of this game. I like the story of this game, and I don't like the combat. That's as simple as it gets, actually. Story's great, combat not great for me.
After Macedon Trading Company pulled out of Longport, everything started getting back to normal.
And that's my opinion of the game. How do you like it so far, Nicholas?
Well, on the surface anyway.
The conflict between Heiyue and Almada is probably only going to intensify from here on, especially since Yin's back.
Why didn't anybody tell me that Yin is a woman? Wait, you don't think she and Tao are secretly... You know?
Doubt it. I hear she's got her eyes set on a guy in Crossbell.
So she's an acquaintance of yours then? I got the impression Elaine knows her too. I'm not surprised about Van, since he seems to know everybody. But I wouldn't think an assassin and an A-rank bracer would get along.
Yin and I bumped into each other on a job 2 years back. As for Elaine, dunno. Guess they must have teamed up at some point. Shame I couldn't just sit back while they handled everything this time.
Is there anybody you don't know?
You talk tough, but we all know. Sal included. And you can't help but get involved.
Can it already? Though, can't say I enjoy feeling like he had us dancing in the palm of his hand.
I suspect this whole thing was probably just a changing of the guard over at Heiyue, so to speak. Fawn went to mourn the dead and visit their families. Even sent the bodies of the thugs back home. Well, those with enough of a body left to send. Saul made him pretty popular around here.
No doubt thanks to Sal's schemes. He's already done so much over in Crossbell and Erebonia. And now he's masterminded all this, too. People are starting to talk about him being a future elder.
That freaking guy.
I know. Isn't he dreamy?
Oh, right. Did you
What?
make it back in time for school on Yes?
Not quite.
How many times did I warn you about missing the night train?
You sound like you're her dad or something. Not like it would have been easy to leave anyway. Between the guild, police, and navy, it was a real mess. Van ended up giving us a ride back in the early hours of the morning. So at least I was still able to attend my afternoon classes. If I were you, I'd have called it a wash and taken the rest of the day off. That's our model student for you.
Are you glad you got to see things through to the end?
Yes, though I don't feel like I was able to contribute that much. Even so, I'm glad that I was there to provide what help I could.
Are you a lucky boss or what? Can't imagine Elaine's all that pleased about it, though.
Don't remind me. Already got an earful about it last night.
Already got an earful. Now we're getting a lot of earfuls.
It's clear from your story that there's more going on here than you're letting on. And while we managed to avoid the worst case scenario, people lost their lives here. Considering that, it's becoming increasingly difficult to ignore your participation in all of this on Yes. It doesn't have to be right this moment, but please consider having the guild take over this case of yours, okay?
Now, my mission.
So, you giving her suggestion any thought?
I think Elaine would do her best to solve my case. I can trust her. However, I've seen firsthand that some problems can only be solved by eschewing conventions. I think there's still more to learn this way.
Don't harsh yourself, Van. Yeah. Don't do that.
I stand by my initial decision.
If you say so.
Keep at it. What she said. You've got this. Will do. Now the only problem left is Aaron. He's more into older women, so I don't think he'll cause too much grief. But he's still a bad influence. You think so? Is he really that bad?
Hold on. What are we talking about right now? That salve had him knocked out cold by the time we left. He's not going to be up and around for a few weeks now, right?
About that.
Leave it to an old fart to think like an old fart.
There he is. Here he is. He's alive.
Welcome to Edith. Did you find the place all right?
It was my first time taking the subway, but it was actually pretty easy. Damn if this city isn't hella big.
Wow, you made good time.
I was surprised you made up your mind so quickly.
Once I did my morning with Fawn and said my goodbyes, that's all there was to do. Oh, by the way, the folks downstairs are letting me rent a room here.
What?
Why are you even here?
Thanks to your investigation, I don't have a place to belong anymore. But really, this is a chance to take a hard look at myself. So I told anyone who'd cared that I'd be skipping town for a while. And since I have nowhere else to be, you get the honor of hanging with me for a while. I'll crash here, work for you during the day, and see the sights of the capital at night. Oh, and count on me for whatever Armada and Genesis stuff you've got going on.
I look forward to fighting alongside you again. We're pleased to have you.
Ain't you all forgetting who's in charge here? Those scheming Hayway bastards. Pick up your damn phones already!
Careful, you're gonna sprout some gray hairs at this rate.
I think it's time to fold, pal.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Aaron, remember to be a courteous guest, all right?
Yeah. Just take care of Longport while I'm away, will ya?
Alright. And that's the end of Chapter 2, everyone. Yay! Boom, 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 boom. Solved. Look at all the points I have.
That's just about perfect.
I got an S rank.
See? You get it.
Woo!
Aaron Way here. Treat me right, and maybe I'll give a senior citizen like you pointers on how to pick up chicks.
19 years old. Aaron has joined the solutions. What do you say? Save it? I think save it. I think definitely save it. And let's keep going, guys, to Chapter 3. Woo! Ooh, what is this? The desert. Oh my gosh, what is this place? This is what it feels like in real life right now. Hot. Very, very hot. Dog. Alright, very nice music. Now will these two be important? Meanwhile... in the realm of this place... Oh, wow.
Listen, Judith Lanster and Nina Fenley. Those two ladies are a must, you hear me? The guys, you can hire any old schmucks for. Just do what it takes to get those two on board.
Greasy middle-aged man.
But, sir, you're talking about two of the biggest stars in the business. There's no way we could book one of them, let alone both.
You can and you will. You're a pro, aren't you? Yeah, act like one. Screw the budget and set the schedule on fire if you have to. As long as we've got Judith and Nina, we can sort it all out later. If anything goes awry, I'll take full responsibility. So don't you worry about a thing. Just go out there and get it done.
Sir, I don't think a can-do attitude is going to cut it for this.
Well, someone's as passionate as ever.
Ha Prince Shareed! Fancy seeing you here.
Prince?
Clearly I brought on the right man for the job. I can already tell that this film festival of ours is going to be one for the history books. And not just the festival itself. The parade seems to be shaping up to be even more exciting than I imagined.
Your event's in good hands, Your Highness. I'll make this film festival hotter than anything they ever put on in Messeldom if it's the last thing I do. People don't want pomp and circumstance. They won't touch that crap with a 10-arch pole. No, what matters in movies is entertainment. I'm talking F&V. F***ing and violence, baby.
Oh my gosh.
Director, I believe it would be more appropriate to call it a scintillating spectacle, yes?
Director, what is wrong with you?
Whoops! Slip of the tongue.
Your Highness, please restrain yourself.
Ah, speaking of which, my dear Najee, I don't suppose I could persuade you to take part in our humble parade, could I? Your talent is otherworldly. It'd be a waste not to put it to good use.
Yes, that it would be. What say you, Najee? If you wish, you may.
My prince, if you get carried away, I won't hesitate to report you to your sister.
Ah, well, that won't be necessary. It was a jest, I assure you. Isn't that so, Mr. Gotti? Now, about the other candidates.
Gotti go.
Give me a break. Just how long will those two keep up that nonsense? Gotti's popularity makes him a useful asset, but he and that prince are nearly impossible to control. Ah, well. The film festival has made it this far. Might as well use it to expand our market share and... Of all the times, why now?
Something going on again, guys? Something could be going on again.
I read the report on Longport.
All right.
For such a complicated series of events, it was impressively digestible.
That's a cool flip phone. I know, right? Good old flip phones.
Your remote management of the situation was superb as always, Kincaid.
You flatter me. Originally, I'd intended to travel there myself. Unfortunately, with a certain A-rank bracer operating within Heiyue territory, such a trip became infeasible.
Which led you to play your wild card in order to gain control. A wise decision. Doing so kept our sleeper agent stationed there out of trouble. I'm curious, is he another longtime friend of yours like that bracer?
I describe him more as a curse I can't be rid of.
Interesting. I heard he worked behind the scenes of Operation Meal Mirage as well. Speaking of Arkwright Solutions, can I get another update on their status? I'm curious to learn about their latest addition.
As you wish. I'll have one of my subordinates deliver it to you later. On that note, I'll be taking my leave. If you'll excuse me, Chief Ruran.
Of course. Keep up the good work. Quite a talented and driven man, that one. He may be a little too eager to take matters into his own hands at times, but I can't fault a young upstart for being ambitious. Still, the question remains as to how the Society is linked to both the Republic and Almada. Seeing as help will be arriving, perhaps it's time I reach out for a little catching up.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you're not getting a cold.
Nah, probably just a certain lady talking about me somewhere.
Back on topic, what were you saying, Elvis?
Oh, right. Just that we have more threats to keep our eyes on than just the usual suspects in the Society. Namely, that group that defeated the Eisenshield unit. While they aren't part of Almada per se, the two groups seem related.
Agreed. Though judging by the Almada executives that appeared in Longport, we'll have our hands full with them alone. That said, I do agree we'll need to add the group Melchior originally came from to our watch list. Not to mention all the potential interlopers from the east. All the while, the CID shows no interest in sharing information.
Those guys have only gotten stingier with time. And something tells me there's more to it than wanting to save face.
I have the same feeling. So for the time being, we're on our own.
Not quite. We can always call in a certain Spriggan for backup.
Why do you insist on relying on that criminal for help?
I protest as well, Jin. I'm more inclined to send you to get information out of the CID for us. Why don't you invite your master's daughter to dinner? You were students together, as I recall.
Sid. CID. I know, right?
I'm sure you two have a lot to talk about.
Have mercy on me.
Man, you used to be such a softie. How'd you get so tough?
I owe it to years of training. By the way, my suggestion just now wasn't a joke. You are well acquainted with her. She once worked for the guild, and she has the former president's confidence, too. We'd get a lot more out of her than my old friend at the CID.
You do have a point.
You mean the flying swallow, right?
Who said that? Who's this?
Ah, you made it.
Has it already been a year? And did you get taller?
Is that Fee?
Somehow, yeah. I think I'm done growing, though.
You're that ace bracer from the Empire, right?
I suppose.
It's Fee!
Name's Fee Clausel.
Fee's here!
Starting today, I'll be working with you all here in Calvert.
Another familiar face. Yeah, she's very tall now. She was a puny kid back in, Cold Steel. October 3rd. Hey, it's October! Sadly, I don't think so, Blue Thunder. I don't think Sid. Pleasure in Delirium. Chapter 3. But sadly, there's no Sid in this game. We would have seen him already. Get back here! No, please. Pat, this game of cat and mouse is over. But please wait, I can get the money. Just give me 3 days. No, 1 day is enough. I'm done giving extensions. I've been chasing you around like a damn fool, but this is the end of the line. Pay up right now or you'll be sleeping with the fishes. Eek!
Okay, that's enough of that. Good job being intimidating and all, but it's way too early for all this damn noise.
Who the hell are you? Scram, this is none of your business.
That's where you're wrong.
Pay up right now or you'll be sleeping with the fishes.
Oh, nice. I got a clear shot of your face, too. Look, dude, I get you're a loan shark, but aren't death threats pushing it a bit?
Wait, are you? Heh.
Don't worry. I'm not saying you should let your debtor off the hook, though. How about you lower his interest rate closer to what the big 3 banks give?
What? Don't mess with me, kid. Okay, why can't I move?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way. What'll it be?
Fine, we'll give him a fair rate.
Job's done. Now pay this guy already so we can be done with this.
Can't you just use that video to make him forgive all of my debt?
This isn't a charity, man. If I have to be the mediator, then I'm not playing favorites. You get me?
I get you. I'll pay him right away.
That's a wrap. What do you think?
Thought you'd screwed it up like 3 times there.
You really did great, though. Mission accomplished, as far as I can tell. I wish it could have been solved without intimidation, but I'm at least glad both sides came to an agreement. Did you ever have to handle situations like this in Longport, by any chance?
Sure did. Shit like this happens everywhere. Only difference is that the crooks in Longport play it safer because they don't want the hammer of Heyue coming down on them.
Interesting. I'm not sure how to respond to that.
So what's the verdict, Chief? Did I pass the test?
Kills me a little to say this, but you did good. But I've got my eye on you. Botch a job, I'll kick your ass to the curb. You hear?
Please, have a little faith in me. I'll be taking care of your old ass and the girls before you know it. Heads up, though. I'm a heartbreaker, so don't go falling in love with me.
He's serious, isn't he? That last comment aside, welcome to the team. Don't worry, I'm not interested in you at all. But I am looking forward to improving your fighting skills. Your form is a little too loose.
You talk a big game, small fry.
My name's actually Farida. Oh, but I also go by Fairy if you like that.
I'll call you whatever I want.
This guy.
I think the office is going to be quite a bit livelier from here on.
You're telling me. What happened to my rough and tumble lone wolf image?
It's gone. That's where it went. Or maybe it was never here.
Can't you at least pretend I'm a little cool?
Mr. Sweets?
Oh, I never thought otherwise.
Anyway, it's almost 10. May as well head back to the office for now.
Works for me. We can swing by Monmar for an early lunch. The food's good and all, but I need me some more of that hot piece of a waitress.
Please don't bother, Paulette. Though I will agree that the food is delicious. The cream stew we had last night was delicious.
Delicious. Yes.
So, you want to go out for a drink or two tonight, Paulette?
You really shouldn't tease your elders, Aaron.
Hey! You leave Mommy alone!
Oh, Yumi's ticked.
This brat's something else.
I kind of feel like she's just brushing him off, though.
So we're going to be splitting up for this afternoon? Yeah, because we've got more people now. I'm obviously going to be one of the ones working outside, but I'm going to have one of you come with me too. The remaining two will either be standing by here in the office or out gathering info and looking into things separately. Then if we get a job that needs more manpower, like say a monster extermination gig, we regroup for it. Sounds good. I don't want to go around all buddy-buddy with everyone all the time either. That's not a very nice thing to say, though that does sound pretty efficient to me too. We don't have any subcontracted work right now, but that could change at any second. Either way, the main team's focus is going to be patrolling districts when it feels like something might happen while watching the 4 SPGs. Where something might happen? Can you really tell that? Makes sense to me. After you've lived in a place long enough to know like your own backyard, you just know when something smells off. Really? There's always stuff you're gonna miss if you don't go looking around, so that's what we're gonna do. Life's full of surprises, especially if you're in a field like this. So that's why we need to split up and be flexible. I'll have to work very hard not to be the one holding the whole team back. There's no need to think that hard about it. Other than the fact we're splitting up, everything else is gonna be the same way as it always was. Anyway, looks like it's noon already, and let's get to work. Now it's my turn to see what you guys can do. Alright. How about Fairy? Fairy's super cute, so Fairy wins. Yep, change party. Alright, guys. Woo! Everyone ready to party? How's everyone in here? Everyone good? Everyone eating? Eating good? Shop.
What's on the menu?
More family-style Gillette. So what's everyone in chat gonna do today? Anyone doing anything cool? What's going on here? There's a lot of people here. Oh, it's Sunday school. Right. Hey, there's, what's her name? Oh, Yume, what kind of song are you gonna sing?
I was gonna sing something exciting, like really fast and fun. Hey. And it gives you so much energy that you can play forever.
I can't wait to hear the finished song.
Me too. I'll make sure to sing it for you guys.
That's nice. What do you two have to say? So I guess music is gonna happen eventually. That guy sounded like Yoda for a second. Yoder. Let's see what we got here. EOTM to Aaron. What does that mean? Yay! Is that it? Nope. Yay! There we go. Alright, N.
Let's do this.
To Riverside we go, everyone. All the while looking for things. Here's one.
Alright.
I need help with... I have to have something returned to its rightful place. Like to you to help with that. I'll be waiting on the bridge in Riverside. There's still a lingering scent. Gotta check the other bulletin boards. A lingering scent, huh? Anyone smell that? Smells like... I don't know. Hey there, old man. You Bruno? Who are you? A Spriggan looking for work. I'm with Arkwright Solutions. Did you know there's a whole song dedicated to you, by the way, in a certain movie? When did we talk about the job? The job's exactly as I described in the posting. I'm getting old, so I figured it was about time for me to sort things out before I pass on. I want you to get this thing back to its proper owner. Bruno drew an item out from his pocket. A locket? Wait, this photo is of someone else, isn't it? That's right, this locket belongs to a stranger. I used to make my living as a thief long ago. I stole this. Just to be clear, I don't do that anymore. Life's taken its turn for me. I've actually heard about you, Bruno. You are a pretty famous thief. Rumor has it no lock has been invented for you couldn't break into. Though all the legends are from when you were young, so everyone thought you'd given it up. I guess the rumor was true. Oh, you know me. You could have said so before I bothered explaining then. But whatever, it's been 20 years since I stole this locket. It ain't the kind of thing you'd get a good money out of, so I kept it with me instead of selling it. After hearing some rumors about you, Spriggan, I figured it'd be perfect. It'd be better to see if you can return it for me before I just pitch it in the trash. So how about it? Will you take the job?
Okay.
Sure, we'll take the job. Obvious question, but you know where the owner is? Want to return the locket to the boy in the photograph. Of course, it's been 20 years, so I'm sure he's that much older by now.
Okay, so that'd make him in his late 20s.
So where is he? How should I know? Finding that out is your job. Can't even throw me a bone here? I stole it when I was hitting the Maserati Hotel's guest rooms over in Sedan. It was quite the event at the time, from what I hear. The hotel staff might know more about it, so try asking them.
Okay, so we should find hotel staff who might know about the hotel's history?
I assume you can handle it from here. Let me know once you've returned it. I'll send over your payment then.
There he goes. I guess our next stop is the hotel in Sedan.
Let's go look into this.
Understood.
Commencing mission.
Commencing mission.
Ooh, we got some events here. We got Agnes, Renee, and Dingo. Looks like we have two events. Do we have 2 events? It doesn't even say. Oh yeah, I have 2. Well, that's the end here. Let's see. Chapter 3. Semi-required. I did them though. Then change of heart. Alright, let's go to the Tyrell district, folks.
Taking off now.
Let's take off now. Look at all the peoples.
Hey, did you see? There's a new movie!
What? A new movie? What the
Alright.
Looks like we got a thing.
My boyfriend has been missing for nearly a month now. Could you help me look for him?
I'll be waiting for you at the rest area next to Brothers Music Shop. The scent's still not gone. I'll check the next board. More and more and more. Who said hey hey? Kick your butt. Excuse me, are you Amy? We're from Arkwright Solutions. Do you need our help with something?
Oh, yes, I do. Thank you guys for coming. I can't believe you're actually real. Not to be rude, but do you mind if I get straight to business and explain what I need?
Not at all. Let's get down to it. You wrote that you want us to find your missing boyfriend, didn't you? Could you tell us about what happened leading up to his disappearance?
Sure. So my boyfriend's name is Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark. We've been going out for 4 years now. Things have been great between us, except he's in a gang. They've had him do shady jobs and all kinds of bad things. Ever since he joined, from what I can tell. That's why I knew he was missing. I couldn't turn to the police. Oh, so that's why you contacted us. I get it now.
Yes, exactly. But I should make something clear about Mark. He might be in a gang, but deep down he's such a reasonable, honest guy, really. Once we started dating, he promised me he would get his act together and change his ways. I was even thinking about marrying him in the future. Then a month ago, he told me that he was finally going to leave the gang for good. That's the last I ever heard from him. I haven't seen hide nor hair of him since.
So he vanished right as he was about to pull out, huh? That's some timing. Any number of things could have happened, but it's all definitely raises some eyebrows. You know the name of the gang he belongs to by any chance?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's called Desire or something along those lines. That's all I really know. He never went into any house, any more details, beyond the name when we talked.
Does that ring any bells, Van?
Oh yeah, I heard the name comes up here and there recently. Can't say I know all that much about them myself, though. If we decide to search for this guy, we'll have to see what we can learn about them first. Tried as much as I could to look into it, but I couldn't figure out where Mark went. You guys are the only hope I have now. Please, is there any way you could possibly help?
Yeah.
Sure, I don't see why not. Consider us on board. Sniffle, oh thank you. You don't know how much that means to me. Don't go thanking us just yet. We haven't even gotten started. Let's review what we know of and then figure out our plan of attack. Basically, our man Mark was determined to get out of Desire so he could live clean. But after making that intention clear, he's been incommunicado for a month, which brings us to today. He could have gotten into some kind of trouble once he actually decided to try to leave. That's what I think. Maybe we should try searching for someone who knows about the gang and ask if they know what happened to him. What do you think, Van? You read my mind. I think I know just the person we should hit up. We're talking about a gangster here, then chances are he's good. He's had his fair share of weapons business to take care of from time to time. Might want to stop by the gun shop in the department store over on Station Street and have a talk with the shopkeeper. You guys are already so on top of things. I am so glad I decided to reach out to you. Well, thanks for helping me find Mark. I'll leave it in your capable hands to figure out things out. You can always count on us, professionals. We'll contact you again once we have more information about him. Till then, sit tight.
Okay, time to get to work.
Yeah! We're out of here. Station Street.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
This place never changes.
Is it good that it never changes? Or bad?
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
We hope you enjoy shopping with us.
We await your next visit.
Do you have anything,
permit,
cool?
yeah?
Any new weapons? Doesn't look like it. Own. This is, better, though. Ooh, these are better, things.
Thank you for visiting the Westin.
You better take good care.
You better take good care. C. C. And you don't have another thingy on you. You should, young lady. AC plus 30. I will take it.
I take pride in all my merch.
Have a wide variety of fine goods for sale.
There we go.
We hope you enjoy shopping with us.
Customize. Blue scale. Okay, so, yeah. No better weapons right now. White grip? How about we leave it for now? Well, maybe we'll buy shoes.
Thank you for visiting the Westin department store. Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale.
You better
There
take
we
good care
go.
of it.
And now...
Let me ask you something.
Oh, I used Chatterbox 15 times. Welcome. Oh, what if it isn't Van? What can I do you for today? You're on a job. Wanted to ask you a question. Ever heard of a delinquent group going by the name Desire? Oh yeah, nasty bunch, a lot of them. And ain't got a lick of scruples. They even take jobs from A. Violence, blackmail, you name it. Their leader's supposed to be pretty smart too. Got it. Sounds like a load of trouble, to be honest. That leader and one of his goons came here about a month ago, bought 2 large caliber orbital guns, and left. Rather not sell our goods to folks like those, but business is business. Did you say a month ago? Do you remember what the other guy with him was called? Think I do. Mark, if memory serves me well. Jackpot, we finally found him. Anything else you can recall? Remember him talking about Mark taking on his big job, this big job so we could split from the team. Guns they got were the real deal. Heavy stuff, bigger and meaner than anything a common gangster should be hauling. Mark was a ball of nerves when I handed him to him. So we're dealing with a gangster taking on a big enough job that he needs to bust out the big guns for it, all so he could leave him. I have a bad feeling about this. That's all I remember. If you need any more info on Mark, maybe get it straight from the horse's mouth and just ask someone from Desire already. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Can you point me at someone in particular? Sure can. You know Eddie, the son of the Newberry General Store's owner? He's part of their gang. Alright, heard he was going through a bit of a rebellious phase lately. But I didn't think he'd ended up joining Desire. I don't know where he is right now, though. Well, Newberry's a good as place to start as any. Let's get going to Old Town! Thanks for the help. Don't mention it. Actually, I have something else for you. Heard this story through the Orbalnet recently. Took a while to reach my ears. Something about these Jaeger corps that got wiped out right in the outskirts of Baum. You hear about it? It's not a name you hear often. Baum's up in the northeast, right? First I've heard of it. How come you're telling us this? Rumor has it those Jaeger corps were hired by someone outside the country. Most people speculate the carnage might have been A's doing. It's got potential to mess with my weapon supply routes, so I was hoping you heard something. Afraid not, sorry, but I'll keep you in the know if I do hear anything. Might be something to keep in mind. Obtained Mark.
Thank you for visiting the Weston Department.
We obtained a Mark, everyone. We did
I'm
it.
proud of all my wares. It's been a pleasure.
I should stop at every shop, by the way.
I hope I see you again.
Just in case there's like a book or something I need to pick up.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
We await your next visit.
Alright. Well, that's the end of this place. Oh. That's the underground ruins. Hey, Mafia babe! Sorry if I was late on seeing your message. I was, you know what I mean? I was. But how you doing? It's good to see ya.
Need help with something?
I was worried. I was wondering where you were. I was like, oh my god, where is Mafia babe? Like, where'd she go, bro? But here you are.
Thanks for being such a good customer.
What'll you have today?
Cat strap.
Thanks for coming.
I don't want a cat strap. Oh, but yeah, I hope you're doing
Do you have
good.
any preferences? Thanks for coming in.
Oh, I got an E. Yeah. Is that it? Nope. Yeah. Is that it? Yep. It's okay, you're tired. I'll confess, Mafia babe, I'm actually tired too. I don't know about you, but it has been hot. Very, very, very hot today. So, I don't blame you for being tired today, because I am the tired too.
Oh, why hello.
Oh. You finally come home and this is how you talk to me? No one asks you how you feel, old hag. Just give me my allowance. The hell you want, old timer? Keep your nose out of other people's business. Sir, yes, sir. Little shoot could really use a good roasting, but that ain't my business. Oh, topic.
Can we talk?
95F right now. Oh my gosh. Heat wave. We need a nice rain, you know? A nice rain needs to fall upon the world at the moment. Come on, it's just 5,000 Mira. You lend me that much? Call out my waiter helping around the store. Ugh, I can't with that nonsense. I wouldn't call doing something for a few minutes before flaking out helping at all. Sorry to interrupt, but I know you're in the middle of something, but do you think we could talk? Oh, sorry, Van. Didn't mean for you to see that. What can I do you for? Back off, asshole. Can't you see me and the old lady are having an important conversation right now? Hey, that's no way to talk to a customer. And what are you gonna do about that? Just like that, they're back at it. Whoa, chill out, folks. We wanted to talk to Eddie, actually. Can you give us a sec? What, me? What do you want? If it's him you're after, take your conversation outside. He'll scare away business if he's inside much longer. I've seen you guys around the shop before. What do you want? This is strictly business. We're investigating something for a client. By the way, Mafia babe, we're in Chapter 3 now. So, yay. What can you tell us about a guy named Mark? Rolls in the same gang as you, right, Desire? That guy? Why should I tell you anything? I don't owe you people. We're asking around for Mark's girlfriend. She hasn't heard from him in a while, and she's really worried. Can you please help? Oh, so that's what's going on. Alright. I can see why you'd want to put her mind at ease. It'd suck if they bumped into each other one day and she had no idea what's been going on. Just want to talk, yeah? Nothing more? That wasn't hard. Yeah, that's all we need. Whatever you know, anything helps. I don't got much for ya. Mark asked to be cut loose from the gang a while back. They let him go. Haven't heard much from him since. Been quiet. Then he's out of the gang already? That's right. And I don't think it was out of the blue or nothing. They apparently have been thinking about it for a while. About a month ago, our boss agreed to let him go. On one condition. Alright, we're getting somewhere. What condition? As I hear it, we've just gotten a big job from Almada. They had some beef with this other group that's been hiring Jaegers or something. Mark was supposed to infiltrate their base and get some intel on them. Did they actually just send in a single scout on an infiltration and recon job? Yeah, I guess. Something along those lines. Not the kind of gig you'd expect to make back alive from, that's for sure. But he's out now, so something must have gone right, yeah? That's what you heard? Something like that. Looks like their crazy bastard pulled it off. Can't imagine sure it was easy, though. The Jaegers are in Baum, and that's a long way away. Baum? I think I remember hearing that name back at the gun shop. This is getting really complicated. We ain't sure yet. We got no hard evidence on it. While you're here, can you think of anyone else that might know what's going on with Mark? Yeah, I know a guy. Mark always talked about this childhood friend of his, named Simon, I think. If I'm remembering correctly, he said Simon's the basketball team captain over in Sedan. Must be nice having a cool friend like that. I'm gonna pull off something real badass one of these days, and then all the senior members will finally want to hang out with me. Then our next stop's the Sedan district. Thanks for that. Oh, you won. Yeah, whatever. Don't go wasting that info, okay? Another familiar character returned also.
Why not take some flowers with you?
Ooh, a silver vase. Ooh.
I hope I see you again.
I hope I see me again too. We'll have to see, right? Let's see. Oh, not Tyrol Times. Silver vase. Oh, it has to be J.
Aw, you shouldn't have.
You shouldn't have. Whoops. Oh, we're at the edge. To the Sedan district, guys. Woo!
Taking off now.
Got any big plans today, Mafia babe? Anything
All
good
right.
happening?
Time to hunt down that good old bulletin board.
Mr. Bulletin Board. Alright, here's the Maserati. So 20 years ago, Bruno stole a locket from someone here, right? Just playing games, I think you meant to say. Also, we're helping someone named Bruno, by the way. I always thought we never talked about Bruno, though. Let's try and find someone who was around back then. Yeah, but we can't just walk up and ask. That'd be a bit suspicious. Best course of action would be finding an employee and sorta working our way toward that slowly. Games are playing games. Hey, sorry to interrupt. We're from Arkwright Solutions, and we're trying to dig up some info on a case that happened here. Do you remember any instances of theft here at the hotel around 20-ish years ago? You dropped your phone and it hit send. Oh no. Mafia babe, what did I say about dropping your phone? Nah, it's fine. Theft, let me think. I've been working here for a while, but I don't remember hearing about anything like that. Really, huh? We did have a major incident here 20 years ago, but I don't think that's what you're referring to. Oh, what happened? Well, I'd prefer to keep this on the down low, but if it helps the investigation... 20 years ago, the hotel was attacked by terrorists. What? A terrorist attack right in the middle of town? Yes, it claimed the life of Senator Taylor and his family. The staff at the time had no idea what to make of it. Some of us thought it was some sort of conspiracy. Man, the whole family just got wiped out like that? Well, we're not 100% sure. The government quickly swooped in and kept all the information under wraps. In truth, we still don't know if there were any survivors among his family. Oh, but now that I think about it, Senator Polanski may know more about the incident. He and Taylor were colleagues, I believe. Alright, thanks. I'll chat him up. Bruno said he stole somebody's locket. Maybe he had something to do with the terrorist attack, too? Hello, Shinqui. Until dawn comes, I will be prepared to kill them all. Yes, that is what I will do, apparently. Shinqui wanted me to say. How you doing today? I did it. How's life been treating ya? Hope all has been good. Well, well, well. It's the senator. So on the topic of labor laws, can I count on you to address those if and when the Republic Party begins the majority? You're good and me? I'm good. I'm very hot, though. It's very, very hot today. Oh my gosh, I gotta stretch. Ugh. Can I see the temperature? Oh, it's 85 here. It's 85 here, not 90. It's not a promise I can make so easily. The Republican Party has lost much sway in these last 2 years. You were sick 5 years from now and you're fully recharged. Oh, really? You were sick 5 weeks ago, I think, is what you're saying there, right? That's a long time to be sick. That's annoying. Our policy going forward will need to wait in the wings potentially for years and account on how much strength we have. And even if we do regain the majority, we need to focus first and foremost on strengthening our historical voter base. Not to mention there will be years of patriot policy to potentially undo. I see. Trade laws, I imagine, or something else. You don't mean all those laws, they rescind themselves in the hardcover, do you? Oh, 2 weeks and 3 days. I gotcha. That's annoying. I'm glad you're feeling better. No more being sick, okay? No more being sick. Legislation is not so easily rushed when you need about the plan and strategy and we're taking the majority and do it. Politics are about the long term, the big picture. Decisions always take that into account. What did it say? President Jennifer? Girls can't be president. Come on. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. Come on. I'm joking. Senator Taylor.
Let me ask you something.
You have some splaining to do. Hey there. Sorry to butt in. We're from Arkwright Solutions, and we're digging around for some info on an incident that happened here. Mind if we pull you aside for a sec? I see. Well, yes, I don't mind. May I step away for a bit, Jennifer? Of course. I'll be here enjoying my tea. An incident, you say? What might you be referring to, and what would I know about it? It's about Senator Taylor, the incident 20 years ago. Who told you? Here it was 28C hot. How much is that in Fahrenheit? I don't know, C that well. I have my sources. I've got something to deliver to his next of kin if he's got any. Actually, just to make sure, can you confirm this guy in the photo here is Taylor? It's been an age since I've seen that face. That's him, yes. Fahrenheit? Oh, you don't know. Yeah, I don't know either. Does that mean what I think it means? Bruno wasn't a thief, he was a terrorist? Mind filling us in on what happened that day? Well, if it would help your investigation, I suppose I can tell you what I know. 82? Oh, close to my temperature. Still very, very hot. Tyler was a fellow Republican Party member. He and I weren't particularly close, but I respected him as a political ally. He was especially active on the subject of race relations. He had a flair for these passionate, fiery speeches in Parliament. Angel Love is here. How you doing? How goes you today? Wow, so he was really big? Yeah, but right at his highest, he got wiped out just like that. I'll never forget that night. He was staying here for a family vacation. They came into the hotel in the dead of night and gunned him down in his sleep. Heard his son miraculously survived, but both he and his wife were killed. Man, I had no idea. That's just horrible. I remember hearing about requests like that. Why would anyone do such a thing? Do you know where the kid is now? I'm afraid I don't. Sorry. But he was good friends with a man named Huck, if my memory serves. May be able to help you. Last I heard, he was living in Old Town. If his address hasn't changed since then, you can find him there. Wait, is that who I... Yep, our favorite old bathhouse lech, if I had to bet. 50 Mira says he's at Loyally right now. Ah, so you're acquainted? Good. That should make things easier. Best of luck with your investigation. Taylor's son deserves closure on that terrible, terrible day. How is work? Work is good. I'm streaming a bunch of fun games. I'm having fun. And all is well.
Do you need something?
Maybe. Yay! I got a book. Yo, I got a book, guys. What do you get? Nothing. You're eating yogurt? Aw, yogurt's great.
Alright.
Used to have yogurt with Ovaltine, if you know what that means. Full body experience mystery game. I would love for you and yours to solve it. Solve all the puzzles. Okay. Okay, the scent's gone. Means all the boards have been checked. So we've got 3 tests to take care of today, huh? We've got to take care of at least 2 jobs today. Oh, this job looks interesting.
Wanted to test some kind of mystery-solving game. Man, can't I get a normal request for once? And why the hell do they need a springin' for it? That sounds kind of fun, though. Oh, but what do they mean by full body? I mean, fair. Guess it wouldn't hurt to at least read the pamphlet they gave us. Let's see here. Princess in peril saved the kingdom's fair maiden. The hell? The kingdom of Edith is in chaos, for its fair princess has been kidnapped. Edith calls upon you, O gallant knight, to save her from those villains. Collect 3 keys and free the princesses from her hidden prison. Well, it's got an interesting setup. We're supposed to be citizens of the kingdom for this. Sounds harmless enough. Oh, I think this card here is our first clue. The first key lies hidden within the Sedan district. Seek the mistress tailor on the cutting edge of fashion. Time to look up a guide, guys. Well, that's pretty specific. Helps us narrow it down. Guess if we ain't got anything better to do, we can go give this a look.
Commencing mission.
Commencing mission. Commencing, talking to, Simon. Sup, haven't seen you guys around here. They all look like tryouts. I'm running the street basketball team, see? Got some of the downtown guys here. Kinda sold out lately, so there haven't been many guys coming to try out. Oh yeah, heard a thing or two about that. Some team from the streets making noise around town. Really blew up, didn't it? The street ball thing you started. Oh yeah, real big business now. It's better as an outlet if we want to do... Now we can leave it all out on the court. So, they invented basketball, guys. They did it. You got some rough dudes, yeah? But they're pretty chill here. Okay, maybe rough underselling it a bit, but why don't you take a look and see for yourself? Wow. Basketball. Even this little girl wants to try out. Hey, knock it off. You better take that. What? You started it? Don't listen to him, Frala. He's just tilted because he can't beat me fair. Keep arguing and you're on your own for dinner tonight. Maybe forever. Hey, keep the dinner out of this. Yeah, we're still friends. You don't have to do that. Wow, she looks younger than the boys, but they all respect her. She's really cool. Guess she's the team manager. Interesting bunch of misfits they got here. Strange. Alright, we have to talk, Simon.
Let me ask you something.
Heard some b-ball team from Sedan's been making waves lately. This guy looks like the team captain. Hey there, got some time for a quick question? Yeah, what's up? We're from Arkwright Solutions, and we're working on an investigation right now. Know anything about a guy named Mark who hangs around with Desire? Mark, huh? Yeah, I know him. You're looking into him? Yeah, we got a request from Mark's girlfriend. She said she wanted us to find him, since she hasn't heard from him for over a month. While I understand you've been buds with him since you were kids, you got any idea what he's been up to lately? So she ain't heard from him either? I'd kind of been expecting a bad news, but man, he really went and screwed himself over, didn't he? Sounds like you know something about what he's gotten himself into. Care to elaborate? Well, if Amy sent you, then I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. Figure you guys know what's best for him, right? So a month ago, I got this letter from him. It's weird because he never does that, ever. Said they gave him a job to sneak into some Jaeger camp outside of Baum City. Why? Dunno. He told me it was some kind of trial. That they were gonna have him go out there by himself and scout the enemy or something. I was afraid that was it. He sent me that message the night before he was supposed to go. You could tell he was shaking when he wrote it. He said, I don't know if I'm coming back from this at one, man. What about Amy, too? If I don't make it home, tell her I ran off with some other girl. I don't want her grieving for me. Stupid son of a bitch. He didn't want her to grieve, so he should come back alive. Been with him since we were kids. I couldn't help him when he needed it the most. Friggin'. Sorry, I need a sec to cool off. It hurts, man. No problem. Take your time. I think we got the gist of this now. We got a foreign power that picked up some Jaegers and tried to do something about you-know-who, and they responded by getting Desire to do some dirty work and rough up that same Jaeger squad for him. And Mark was the unlucky bastard they picked for the job. But then those Jaegers got raided and wiped out by A, right? It's like what Eddie said. Maybe Mark is still alive then. He might have gotten out safely, he just hasn't told anyone about it. Maybe. It's possible, yeah. We just don't have any info enough to go on as of yet. We should try to find that article Sylvie told us about. Doing anything fun today, by the way, Angel Love? In this hot weather? What's it say? I'll read it. Headline, Jaeger Corps has suddenly gunned down by outside Baum City.
According to local reports, a Jaeger formation outside Baum City suddenly and violently engaged with an unknown aggressor. Nope, nothing for you today. Yeah, same here, pretty much. However, both sides retreated without a trace afterward, leaving a little evidence behind. Authorities did find the body of a young man not far from the scene of the incident. Forensics analysis indicated that the boy died 1 or 2 days before the incident is thought to have occurred. Authorities are investigating how the boy might have been connected to the battle, but so far they have been unable to identify him. And that's it. Aw, no. Didn't figure out who it was, but it sounds like it was Mark. Well, I guess Mark got the last laugh in the end. Those Jaegers got burned out there. Didn't come back for Amy, and I think that's just about closes the case. You know, he did good for some boy over his head. I guess that's it then. He's gone. Aww. Simon, so you heard just now? Yeah, just that bit at the end. I kinda already knew, but yeah. Had to know for sure, as his old friend. Yeah, but do I tell Amy is the thing? I don't know what to do. What do you guys think? Mark made it up that lie for you to tell her, right? Yeah, anything to keep her happy, but this is gonna break her heart either way. Do I tell her the truth or do I honor Mark's last request? We'll think on that one for you. Once we loop back in with her, we'll tell her what we think is right. Thanks, that'd be a weight off my shoulders. I gotta head out. Take care of Amy, yeah? Aww. So that wraps up our investigation, but now what do we tell Amy? Let me think on that for a bit. Not an easy decision to make. We've got time to think while we head over to her, at least. It's quite a story, Mark. Alright. Welcome to the town of Manager Mora.
We have full confidence in our products.
Vivid makeup thing. Oh, this is better. Man, gotta spend more money now. Oh, look at this. We get hair colors. Have I been in here before? Gift for Fairy.
We await your next visit.
Banner launch.
Give.
Thanks.
What would you do, guys? Would you tell Amy, or would you lie and say the dead boyfriend ran off with a person? Welcome to Erlin. We have outfits for the discerning lady and gentleman. Our clothes suit any age and gender, handcrafted with our philosophy in mind. Here at Erlin, we work to draw out your true inner beauty to help you be who you really are. Lie. You would lie to her. And we hope we can help you show your true colors yourself. Alright. Talk to me more. Oh yeah, we got that mystery solving thingy. Mistress Taylor on the cutting edge of fashion, huh? The manager here fits the bill. Do you have a minute? We're doing this mystery solving game thing. Set to look for a Mistress Taylor that you by chance? My, wasn't expecting anyone to figure it out that quickly. I am indeed the mistress you seek. I'm the royal family's personal tailor. Since I have a key, you must have figured out that I'm a complicit in the princess's kidnappings as well. Alas, I am unmasked. You would say both? Lie and tell the truth? How would you do that? That's amazing. Sure thing, you're way more into this than I was expecting. Oh wow, she's really in character, so that's what they meant by full body. Now that I've been found out, oh dear, what a conspirator like me to do. I'll give you the key if you just let me go, I promise. To be honest, I was against kidnapping her from the start, truly. But a certain someone gave me an offer I couldn't refuse. Treasure beyond my wildest dreams. I simply had to play along. You would say he left but then died. Ah, gotcha. Evidently, bribery is a big problem in this kingdom. Who's the certain someone, though? Oh, forgive me, I just can't say. But a promise is a promise. He's the first key in the next clue. Best of luck. So this here's the next puzzle? Let me take a look. Look to the river for your next key. Where a metal box ferries passengers underground, this man watching it over holds the key. A metal box near the river? I think I know where that is. I'll be watching over your progress if you don't mind. Only you can set her free. Brave knight, her fate is in your hands. Phew! Right, how did I do? Pretty good. Sold the whole corrupts aid thing pretty well. Damn it, now I'm invested. Feel like I gotta see the game to the end now. Well, thank you. This has been fun. Change of pace for me. Hee hee. Okay, let's go look for the next key.
What do you say this, Angel of? Turns out your boyfriend left with another girl. And that girl is actually in the afterlife. 'Cause, yeah, he's dead. And then she would be like, what the flip is wrong with you? What? Maybe that's the wrong way to say it, huh? Maybe that's the very, very wrong way to say that. I got an achievement, by the way. I gifted 5 gifts to people. 5 GIFs, everyone. Oh my gosh, there's so many places to go again.
Off now.
Charge! That was fast. I didn't expect to see you guys again so soon. I'm gonna do a thing real quick, guys. I'm gonna do a thing if that's okay. Let me just look. Okay. Just give me a second, guys. We have things to do. Some things to do or whatever. Does that mean you found some kind of lead on Mark? Is it okay if he's nothing big? I'll take anything you have. I want to know. About that. I know, I'm just trying to figure out how to put it. Give me a sec. I can either respect Amy's wishes here and give her the cold hard truth, or can respect Mark's wishes and cover it up so she doesn't go on mourning him. Either way, he's not getting out of this conversation unscathed. It's up to me to choose how this case ends. I have to decide what's ultimately best and stick with it. I don't want her to feel betrayed, especially if it's a lie. I must not tell a lie. I must be truthful. I'm gonna give it to her straight. She's the client after all. Well, a friend of Mark's gave us a letter he wrote. You should read it first, and then we'll tell you what happened to Mark. This handwriting, it's definitely his. It says he wrote this the night before he left for the work. After reading the letter, Amy was left in tears, at which point Van divulged what he read in the online news article. Mark sounded so confident that everything was going to be okay. I completely believed him. I knew it wasn't going to be easy for him to leave the gang, but why did I tell him we could get married if he cut ties with them? I hadn't said that he sob. I'm sorry I had to see all that. I'm okay now. Thank you for delivering the letter to me and uncovering all of that. I'll be forever grateful to the two of you. Wish we had happier news to give you, but that's how it goes in this line of work sometimes. Yes. I understand. Can I ask you for one more thing? What is it? Will you guys help me get revenge on Almada? Amy, I understand how you feel, but I'll do what I can. Whatever you ask, I'll give you as much money as you need. Just please, it can't end like this. If you're not just talking and are willing to put your money where your mouth is, then sure, I'll consider it. You will? You do that for me? Of course. Money buys you lots of stuff from a Springen, but do you really think that's the best way to honor your boyfriend's memory? You might not want to hear this, but now that you know as much as you do, you have a certain responsibility to carry out. I do? What are you talking about? Mark loved you so much, he tried to quit his gang so he could live legit with you. All he probably ever wanted was to lead a normal, happy life without dragging you into the underworld. Risked his life to make that happen and paid the price. Do you think going out and getting your hands dirty is going to bring any happiness? Even if you somehow got your revenge, he's still gone. Nothing you do will bring him back. Believe me, I know. I'm sorry, you're absolutely right. The last thing I want to do is to disrespect his feelings. I might have been a little presumptuous with what I said too. I could have worded that better. I'll keep my opinions to myself from here on. All I say is you should really think carefully about how you want to proceed. Right, thank you. That was really short-sighted of me to say that, so I'm going to sit down and really process my feelings after this. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave now. Thank you again, both of you, and take care.
Mission accomplished. Great job, you guys.
Another mission done, guys. One mission complete. I have one more mission to do, and 2 to, like, super do. New movie. Anything you want. New movie. Hello! Ticket for something? What's playing right now? The Golden Blood and the Peony Blade. Okay, guys. What movie should I watch? The Golden Blood or the Peony Blade? I'll leave it to you, alright?
Thank you for your visit today. The showing on screen 1 will soon begin. If you have a ticket, please proceed to the entrance.
Peony Blade? That's the first one I saw. We're gonna see the Peony Blade, guys. How many tickets do you want to buy? Alright then, who should I invite? I'm going to invite... Since Fairy's here, might as well invite Fairy. Oh, I can invite everyone? Everyone loose so we could watch a movie during his work break. After inviting some company to tag along with them, they made their way to the theater. They watched the movie, and oh boy did it suck. What? Z-Sen is a handsome young man whose talent in the sword arts is unrivaled. His unyielding sense of justice has driven him to conquer many an evil foe. Thanks to his skill with the sword and his elegant charms, he earned the title the Peony Blade. As time passed, fate began to weave its tangled web. Z-Shen crossblades with Tengai, the leader of a gang of bandits, a scoundrel who inflicts unspeakable cruelty on innocent villagers, and a murderer who killed Z-Sen's father.
Not half bad, kid. You're the spitting image of your old man. You've even got those same fearless eyes. I remember them glaring up at me before I closed them for good.
That's enough! I'm going to end this battle in one stroke. With this!
Your pups used that move against me, and it didn't leave its mark. History's just gonna repeat itself.
That's where you're wrong. I've refined my father's ultimate technique and taken it to heights he could have only dreamed of.
Date night.
Might.
Yep.
The might of 2 generations of masters. Find Dragon Helix!
Date night, everyone! Date night! The main character reminds me of Aaron in a lot of ways. He cares about his friends and he has a strong sense of justice, and he knows his way around a fight, not to mention how people give him a nickname. Apparently in Eastern cultures, peonies are considered to be the finest of all flowers. You wanna watch more? I know. Why can't we watch the full movie, huh? Finest of all flowers, that's a fun layer. Somebody's done her homework, good for you. Yeah, comparing pretty-looking men to flowers is definitely a thing to do in the East. They do in the East. Now, I can't help but wonder what kind of flower you're most like, Van. You don't have to think too deep on that, really. My heart feels kinda twisty now after seeing that. I'm glad the bad guy lost in the end, but that doesn't mean everything he did should be forgiven, in my opinion. Does that make sense? Well, she just spoiled it. The bad guy gets beaten in the end. You know, Fairy, I agree. We have a lot of trying to find what's good or bad, but when you get down to it, the only truth about it is the one you feel in your heart. Always listen to what your heart tells you. You don't have to change how you feel just to make others people happy. Does that help at all? Yeah, I guess a little. Fair enough. Wish I had more to offer in this situation. Hey, looks like they're selling commemorative brochures for this movie. Maybe I should pick one up as a souvenir. Having finished their break, Van and crew did the thing. Now, did that count as an event? It did not. Good.
If you have a ticket, please proceed to the entrance.
Alright, well, we watched our movie. We watched our lovely movie, everyone.
Hey there. What is it?
See ya.
Hello. Thank you.
Hello, thank you.
Hello. Thanks for shopping.
Alright, pretty sure I've been everywhere here now.
Please step on up. Welcome. We await your next visit.
Welcome. So, Riverside, I guess. Guess we'll go to Riverside, eh? Be cool if characters of the game got to be in the movie you were watching. That would be cool indeed. Make it happen. Okay, so here we are, right at the entrance to the Riverside subway. It said, look to the river and where a metal box ferries passengers underground. It's gotta mean here. Let's go underground then! The next key's with the man that watched over the metal boxes! Yeah. Is it time to get killed? Yo, we're playing a puzzle game right now. I take it you're the one watching over the second key? Heh, very astute. You'd be correct. Before you stands the supervisor of the kingdom of this underground mine. Where the subterranean tunnels known only to me, whisking away the princess was child's play. Looks like he's really gotten into this. So you're the one who kidnapped her then? In one sense, yes. I did little more than carry her off to her prison, however. It was someone else who hatched the plan to take her there. I assume you want to know who, but you'll get nothing more from me. You desire the truth that lies beyond the next mystery. Here's the second key as a reward for your cunning. Jumping straight to the next one, huh? Let's see. The final key is in the Tyrant district. The ever-resourceful guide of the theater has it on their person. So this one's in Tyrell. The ever-resourceful guide of the theater. I think I kind of get it, maybe? At this point, I'm kind of curious about the ending, honestly. Let's get a move on. Man, who kidnapped the princess, guys? We gotta get him.
Taking off now.
We have to kill whoever it is. We have to slay whoever the deviant is.
Did you see? There's a new movie.
It's down here. Oh, it's him? The guide Hendrik did it? The clue we got mentions an ever-resourceful guide of the theater. If I had to guess, it's probably talking about this guide who works at E-Spirit Cinema. Only one way to find out. Got a second? We're taking part in this riddle game that's being tested right now. You think ever-resourceful guide of the theater that's got the last key we're looking for by any chance? Or you, the? Unbelievable to think someone has reached the likes of me at long last. Yes, what you say is true. I serve the kingdom of Edith as a humble member of the theatrical company. Long have I awaited the arrival of one who would come for my key, and it seems as though that time is finally upon me. You've been waiting for us, huh? That's a new one. That's not what your pal said. You different from them somehow? Yet I am. As it so happens, I was once part of the Knights Brigade. Circumstances have since seen me in the employ of this troop. However, my loyalty to the Edith royal family remains as unwavering as ever. Indeed, upon catching wind of the plot by a certain count to imprison the princess, I saw fit to infiltrate the enemy ranks. Likely it means to stop the count's schemes. That is why I have sought someone to whom I could entrust my key. And at last they have arrived. Holy cow, there's a spy involved too! That's awesome! And with that, I shall now leave the last key in your capable hands. Thanks, you won't regret it. From the way you're talking, it sounds like you know who's behind all of this. Care to fill us in? Certainly, the man who imprisoned our fair princess is none other than Count Iota. He is the vile man who oppressed the people of his dominion. Thus, the royal family saw fit to punish him for his misdeeds. As a result, the Count came to harbor a profound grudge against them, which has led us to today's tragic state of affairs. Gotcha, guess that'd do it. But fear not, justice is on our side, for the Count's own butler, Ilhan, is the same mind as myself. Give unto him the 3 keys that you have assembled, and he shall be able to free the princess at long last. Good luck, the fate of her royal highness now rests within your hands. Please do not let the kingdom down. Leave it to us. We'll get the keys to that butler if it's the last thing we do. Huh, someone's getting pretty into this. Having fun, kiddo? Hee hee, yeah, I guess I got a little caught up in what was happening. Anyway, looks like our next stop is this Count Iota's manor, wherever that might be. Iota and Ilhan, I've heard those names somewhere before.
They might not be riddled this time, but it looks like we've got one more place to find. I feel like I've seen the name Iota on a building in town before. Sure we'll run into it if we run around long enough. Let's roll. What a crazy adventure this is turning out to be, huh? Alright, back to Station Street.
Go, go, go!
Go, go, go! So let me check something real quick. Capital of this city of Edith, O-Town. She knows yellow, she knows bar. She would actually say, like, what is what here. You know what I mean?
They call it an Orbital Cafe.
Come on. Get in. You. Is it you? I can't deny just how good Ilhan's coffee is. And here I was thinking that Dowd doubling as both the owner and a barista in his own establishment would be hard on him. But it's like Ilhan was born to make coffee. He always looks so happy behind the counter. I'm glad I got the job. It's my own interesting workplace.
Well?
Apparently worked together since they were studying. Not surprised. No. I want to talk about the thing. Oh, it's not you. It's someone else. It's you!
Do you have any preferences? Thanks for coming in.
This place's name is Iota. Ilhan's the owner's name. We are in the endgame now, literally. You must be Ilhan, correct? Count Iota's brother? Butler? You know my name. Then you must have come to save the princess. Sure have, and we got all 3 keys too. You actually brought them. These are indeed the keys we need to unlock the princess's cell. She may finally walk free once more. Well, that's mission accomplished then. But what's going to happen to you? Will you get punished for betraying the Count? You're absolutely right. I'm sure to pay the price for this, perhaps the steepest price of all. But I am only standing before you today because of the royal family. I cannot live with myself if it didn't help them in their hour of need. I will go and set the princess free now. Can I ask you to wait here while I do so? Sure. I wonder who's playing the princess. I wonder if she'll be in a fancy dress. Thank you for your patience. I brought the princess here with me. Nice, finally get to... Hee hee, so you are the kind strangers who rescued me, are you? Thank you so much. The Kingdom of Edith will never forget this kindness. Oh, come on, at least put some oomph into it. Don't drop the ball at the end. The ending kinda ruined the whole thing for me. I'm sorry, we couldn't find anyone to play the role of the princess this in time. Thanks for helping out, Ilhan. Don't mention it. I had a lot of fun. I'd be happy to help out again if you have any other roles for me. I'll leave it to you then. See you around. Well, can you tell me what you thought of the game then? Honestly, it was more fun than I expected it to be. You clearly put a lot of effort into both the puzzles and the setting. I really liked the seeing who you picked for each role. Wasn't sure if there were really a mystery game like this, but judging by your reactions, it looks like I was worrying for nothing. Yeah, could always try a different setting if you want to shake things up a little. Don't gotta stick to the Kingdom and Princess setting. Yep, that's the plan. Always had trouble getting people to take an interest in my ideas. Many feel like puzzle games are just inaccessible, but if I can nail the setting, then maybe that'll draw people in, and then they'll realize how much fun they can be. Always good to see someone enjoying their hobbies. Yeah, but I don't plan on keeping it a hobby. Want to set up an event planning company and take it to the next level. Anyhow, my confidence is soaring sky high now with a glowing review coming from our famous Springen. I'm heading home to start working on the next game.
Mission accomplished. Great job, you guys.
Great job! Only Law went up. Oh, sounds like I've got mail. Who's from? It's from the CID. They got another job for us. Ooh, of a dangerous monster! Typical monster extermination gig, looks like. We'll be heading to Dirk Memorial Park. Oh, I've never been to a memorial park before. It's at the outskirts of the city, so we'll have to drive a ways to get there. Wish they picked some place closer. Hold up, what's with all the extra line breaks? Wait.
Yes. Make sure you treasure all of your memories.
That guy's a pain in the neck sometime. So what are we gonna do? Well, the pay's decent enough, so I guess. I think snatching it out of the guild's grubby paws is the play here. We're gonna need to take the car, though, so let's get back to the garage once we're done with everything else. Are you guys ready for a monster battle? Yay, got a reviving balm or whatever. N.
Off we go.
Off we go. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Alright, I'm not sure where the
Looking
things...
is always free. Come back for more anytime.
Looking's always free. Ah.
Say, why not take some fly? Hope I see you again.
Say, oh, that flowers,
Well...
Now then. Welcome. Thanks
Ask
for
me
stopping
anything.
by.
Really?
You have that.
See you again soon.
Do you
Oh,
know what you
bargain
want?
bin. Oh man, look at all this money I have to spend though. I'll leave this other
I
stuff
hope
here
to
for
see
now.
you again.
Do you know what you want?
I hope to see you again.
I hope to see me again too, to be honest. Jay.
Thank you.
There you go, Agnes. And there you go,
Thanks, man.
Dingo. Shop. It's good to see you. Oh, bathe? Whoops. Didn't mean to bathe.
That's the stuff.
It's frippin' great. Oh, fudge.
I'm really working up a sweat.
Okay. Whatever you say, fairy. Oh, God. Swatters. Epic.
I feel good as new.
You look nice and refreshed.
You look nice and nice.
Let me ask you something.
Hey there, you folks look pretty glum. What's going on? We're in the middle of investigating a politician for a job, you see. Now I understand. You've left no stone unturned, eh? You've dug up a lot of stuff meant to stay buried. Anyway, yes, Taylor and I were good friends. We debate about all sorts of things over drinks, like policies to diminish radical disparity and such. That's pretty surprising. That's because Huck manages a well-established investment firm. People like that have connections with the top brass calling. Just assume you were some random sauna fan. That's amazing. Haha, that's okay. I'd rather it stay like that. I prefer how people treat me when they don't know. Back on track, this guy's son is still alive, yeah? You got any idea where he went? But I do. His name is Roderick. After the attack, I believe he went to live with some relatives in Altair. As for what he's up to these days, I have no clue. Gotcha. Back to looking for someone who does then. Actually, one more question while I still got you here. Do you know what happened to the culprit? Culprit, actually. Culprits. But I do. There were two of them. They went on the run after the fact but got caught some time later. Testimony suggests they had been some friction for a while. They mentioned something about an intruder letting the kid get away, and that they thought someone was selling them out. From what I understand, Roderick's own recollection of what happened is pretty hazy. I'm curious about this intruder letting the kid escape. Oh, at least he made it out alive, so that's good. If he did, then... Oh, now that I think about it, I might know somebody who would have an idea about Roderick's whereabouts these days. I talked to the editor-in-chief of the Tyrant Times. She was all over the whole case back in the day. With any luck, she might be keeping up with it. Wouldn't hurt to ask at the very least. Good to know. Hopefully we'll save us the trouble of sniffing out the info ourselves. Thanks, Huck. Owe you one. Won't say no to gratuity. Think some milk gelato will do just fine as thanks for after long soak. Sure thing. Remember to hook you up with some later. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's head to the Tyrant Times. Yeah! Alright. Got another escape, another achievement. Yay! Alright, N. Can I check something real quick, guys? So, capital city of Edith, Old Town. Oh, Old Town. Old Town... Tyrant Times. It doesn't say the Tyrant Times! Why is that not a TP spot, eh? What's going on here? Oh, that's my bike. Well, where's the Tyrant Times then? This is the factory. Stanley & Co. factory. That's the metro. It's Newberry. This maybe?
More candy again.
Here we go.
Come back soon.
Come back soon. Peach lemon candy. And then there's the bath event. Did I already miss a bath event? I think I did. Darn it. Alright. Peach lemon candy.
More candy again.
Candy cigarette. I remember those. That was a thing that I had a long time ago. Chocolate cigarettes. Aw, those were fun. Riverside. Sorry, guys. Gift Bradley's Garage.
Go, go, go!
Ever have a chocolate cigarette? They're tasty. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Shush. No, I want to shop. I have to talk to this guy.
What'll it be?
Black leather key case.
Come again.
Can we get some black leather key case hype, guys? It's okay, you don't actually have to hype that. It's not a big deal.
I'll take that.
I'll take that. He had an original candy cigarette. Ooh, nice. And Mafia Babe never had it. Hey, that's fine. Gourmet Shino's Yellow. Purchased from Shino's Bar in the Tyrell District. Okay. Hope you're taking notes. Shino's Bar.
Go, go, go!
Got the sugar ones. Sugar!
Please step on up.
Are you Shino?
Welcome. Thank you for coming. We await your next visit.
We await your next visit.
Well,
I heard.
Can we talk?
About Roderick. Hey there, Chief. Got an assignment right now I was hoping we could talk to you about if you got a minute. Van Arkrod, we meet again. You know any good reporter doesn't give up her scoops without a good reason. Tell me what brings you here and we'll take it from there. Oh, I think you'll be pretty interested in this one. It's got to do with a terrorism case for a couple decades ago. I told you know about, you see, story. I see. Someone's done their homework. Definitely earning your keep on this assignment of yours, I see. Alright, I'll bite. I'll tell you what I know. But in exchange, you have to promise to report back on how everything turns out once it's over. Deal? Why? Thinking of turning this into an article or something? More or less, certainly has the makings for a story worth bringing to light. But turns out I'm wrong. No problem. I'll keep it to myself. Works for me. You got yourself a deal. So as it happens, I'm still investigating that case, even if it's never been made public. Partly it's to bring justice for the surviving family, but also to keep the pressure on any anti-immigrant groups that would do such a thing. Suffice it to say, I'm well aware of what Roderick is up to these days. You are? What is he doing? Once he grew up, Roderick became a young entrepreneur, and a promising one at that. He travels around cutting business deals, but he keeps Edith as his home base. I've interviewed him on a number of occasions over the years, not just as a survivor of that case, but also to discuss his business ventures. Sounds like an impressive guy. Must have inherited his dad's ambition to make a difference. I can try to call him on his mobile terminal and arrange a meeting for you, if you like. I can't make any promises, but you do want me to try? Sure, I'd appreciate it. Hi Roderick, how are you? This is Editor-in-Chief Sullivan from the Tyrell Times. I wanted to ask... You're all set. Luckily for you, he just so happens to be nearby. He said he would wait for you later at the terrace over by the station. Awesome! That worked out perfect then. There's more. There's something else he was hoping you two could do for him in return. He wants you to bring your client, the owner of the locket, with you when you meet him. I guess I can see why he'd want to meet him. I don't know if Bruno will be willing to do that. Won't know for sure until we ask him. We'll bring it up when we give him our progress report. Fingers crossed. Good luck, Spriggan. Make sure you come talk to me once everything's over. Yeah, I will. Deal's a deal. Alright, let's ring the guy up and do the thing. This is Van Arkwright from Arkwright Solutions. I wanted to ask. Great, see you then. How did it go? Didn't say much for now. We're just linking up to the Riverside Bridge. We'll fill him in on everything once we meet him in person. Okay, sounds good to me. Let's go! Sounds good to me. Watch movie. It just says watch movie, okay? Nothing up here. So what am I supposed to get? It's called a gourmet. Gourmet. Purchased from Shino's bar. Guys, where's Shino's bar at? Are you Shino's bar?
Thanks for stopping by.
Shut up, shush.
What'll you have today?
Nope.
Thanks for coming. This tastes great.
This is a dead end. Guys, where's Shino's bar? Nope, this is a bookstore.
Ah, welcome. I hope to see you again.
I see.
Son of a gun, guys. Where's Shino's bar at, huh? That's not it. That's the big ol' cafe. Can't be this,
nice
right?
cold ice cream.
That's Nami.
How about some popcorn, huh?
Porco. Rosso? Are you Shino's bar?
Hello.
Oh, this is Shino's bar. Yay!
Thank you.
Woo! Alright. Let's get going. I think that's all of the missable thingies. Visit Laguna's bathhouse and movie brochure about Arc Feather. Alright, just give me a second. About Arc Feather, Wind and Mirage. I don't know what that even means, so let's just go to Riverside.
Go!
I wish Selene was here. Selene would teach me how to do this combat, this new driver combat, orbital gear combat thing. Because Lord knows I don't get it at all now. I was hoping to hear from you, Spriggan, but I figured it wouldn't be until you returned the locket. What's this about? First off, I want to make sure we're on the same page. Let me give you a progress report on our investigation. Alright then, let's hear it. And explain what they had learned about the terrorist attack on Master of the hotel. Finally, they told Bruno they managed to get in contact with Senator Taylor's son, Roderick. Well, you certainly picked up the trail quick. You said you robbed the hotel, but this photo is of two of the terrorist attack victims. Though you might have been the terrorist behind the attack, but I've changed my mind since. I guess as you just did exactly what you did. Rob the hotel. Just so happened that you were in the middle of it when the police were hit by terrorists, yeah? Those kinds of coincidences only occur in stories, but that ridiculous scenario is exactly what happened that day. You heard it right then. So then the someone that intervened and saved Roderick's life was... You made it sound more honorable than it was. It wasn't out to save a kid. My mind wasn't on all the dead people at the time. I thought that, hey, with people dying all around me, no one would miss a thing or two. Man, aren't you a nice fella? Guess the locket's one of the missing things. Even then, Roderick still wants to meet you. Wait, what? He asked us to bring you to him when we hand over the locket, actually. That's ridiculous. How do you want me to face him now? But you're worried about him, right? That's why you hired us to return the locket to the boy from back then. Yes, me, you should stop sulking around and just talk to him. Damn it, it's not that easy. Just needs one more push. It'd be best if he was honest about him being the guy that stole the locket. But if he doesn't want to, then maybe he could go under the guise of being someone else? You should be honest, mister. Best to stop with the lies and just present himself as the thief. Stop making excuses and do it already. I don't know what Roderick's out to get from this meeting with you, But the worst is that can happen will be you reaping what you've sown. You're right. If I'm going to go this far, I might as well have the courage to take the last step. You stole my locket! Psh, 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 psh. Could you guys be? We're from Arkwright Solutions. You're Roderick, I take it. That's right. I'm the only survivor of that terrorist attack and you've been investigating, though I was only a kid at the time. I would start by giving you this locket back then. Ben handed the locket to Roderick. Thank you very much. I'll be sure to treasure it. I take it you're the one that had it this whole time? Yeah, his name's Bruno. He's the man who stole it from the hotel you were staying at 20 years ago. Then you're the thief who just so happened to target our room at the same day those terrorists came for us. Heard you told the police that you didn't remember anything at the time. Thought you'd have forgotten me. Oh, I would never forget you. Then why did you cover for me? No, I suppose it doesn't matter at this point. I'm sorry, I may not have been the man that killed your parents, but I'd still let him die. If you want revenge, I'll take it. You can even turn me into the cops if you want. I won't resist. Bruno, for 20 years I wanted to meet you. For 20 years I wanted to say something to you. Thank you. Thank you for saving my life. What? When I woke up that night, the first thing I saw was 2 men standing by my parents' bed. Both of them drenched in blood. It was too late for my parents. I was so scared that I couldn't move. It would have been too late for me too if you hadn't appeared then. You didn't hesitate. You looked at me in the eyes and immediately took my hand and led me out of the room. I'll admit I noticed you pocketing Mom's locket as you did. He was still a thief at the end of the day. But you still saved my life. You told me not to tell anyone about you after you left, and I listened. You were my hero. Still are. That's when I never told the police or my relatives about you. You've been my secret this whole time. Tough nut to crack, huh? You idiot. I'm no hero. I didn't think I was gonna chase on a murder scene. Chance on a murder scene and I led you away without thinking about it. Then you had to go and thank me after all that. You sounded so pitiful. That's one thing continued to haunt me all these years. I started making more and more mistakes until I finally gave up thieving. Really, I'm very sorry about that. Bah, get that smile off your face. But I guess that means it's thanks to you that I was able to change. I should be thanking you, not the other way around. It makes me genuinely happy to hear I was able to do something for you after everything you did for me. Sure, a piece of work, old man. But this wraps the job up. Party kept Bruno and Roger company as the two of them talked for a while longer. Eventually they saw Roderick off, who, as much as he wished he could stay, was forced to leave for a business meeting. Well, I'm gonna head off. I'll make sure to wire you your money later. Cheers. Listen, this is all thanks to you guys. What's that? Can you say that again? Bah, forget it. See ya. Ho ho! Not everyone can be honest with themselves. You're right about that one. After Bruno departed, Van contacted Editor-in-Chief Sullivan to update her on what happened. She concluded that there was no reason to publish what they had learned, as there was no threats to the public. So it was that, unbeknownst to the world, the story of the former thief and the locket he stole came to a happy end.
Mission accomplished.
Yay! Good ending, guys. Not a bad ending. Chaos rank up. Alright. It is time for a free times. Alright, Van's group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased. Thank you again for agreeing to come out shopping with me, Van. I'm only going to buy some personal items, though. You really didn't have to accompany me. You got a lengthy shopping list, right? Figured you'd need some help carrying it all. Something about a bunch of art class supplies, yeah? That's right, we're about to start lessons on oil painting soon, and I don't suspect I'll be able to produce something I'll be proud of with my current supplies. Ooh, painting. Mafia baby, you would be good at this class. You should join Agnes's on her oil painting endeavors. It's also a good chance to replace some of my older equipment with better materials, too. Being a student is really tough on the wallet, huh? Well, let's see what we can find. Thank you! It's surprising just how much of a difference in price there can be between paints that are basically the same color. And then I have to choose between a 12 color set and a 24 color set. There's an almost overwhelming amount of options. What would you get, 12 color or 24? For sure, the pricier ones are supposed to have more vibrant colors that fade less and have better coverage. Not gonna tell you how to spend your money, but do keep in mind that you're at Amaris of all places. Trying to make do with stuff more suited to your stage of learning instead of just shooting for top range goods can be educational in itself. You go 12. 12. Hee hee, perhaps you're right. Maybe I should go for something more basic and affordable then. I'd also like to buy a wide variety of brushes. I have some already, but it's just the beginner set I bought when I enrolled. Maybe it'd be worth buying something else, something expensive like this fan brush then. I know I just said not to shoot for top range goods, but with brushes of a different in materials really does open up a lot of options. You know a lot more about this than I expected. Hee hee, you do seem to have a lot of hobbies though. Is painting one of them? No, not really. Gave it a shot, but I learned real quick it wasn't for me. How about this set? Looks like it'd be a perfect match for you. Oh, the luxury Aramis the Artist's model brush. Goodness gracious, this is expensive. That will be 2,000 Mira in total. I'll pay with this then. I'm quite happy with how that went. It fit perfectly with my budget too. Yeah, I figured you'd end up overspending what with everything you got. You're good at keeping to a budget for a rich girl. Hee hee, I wouldn't quite describe myself that way. I suppose the school had forced good habits on me. Perform a lot of different jobs as part of the student council. Maybe I could use some of those skills back at the office. I wouldn't mind helping with all there is to do at the office. Having finished shopping with a little time to spare, we stopped by the riverside to test our art supplies. Don't know why I'm even surprised an Aramis student would not get out of the park with art too. All I'm really doing is applying what we've learned in class. But it's nice spending an occasional off day painting like this. The light reflecting off the river surface is beautiful, and the breeze feels quite nice. It's fun. Good to hear. Though painting in the cityscape feels a fair bit advanced. Really? I feel like I see painters doing it all the time. Come to think of it, Aramis, the artist himself, drew a number of Edith's cityscapes, I believe. If I recall correctly, his earlier work depicts immigrants who've been turned away from their homes. His later works depict the streets of Edith after the Calverdian Revolution. The biggest constant is he always paints people, not just landscapes. It's not a surprise coming from one of the main parties behind the revolution, and your school's founder. Though I also heard he was a real weirdo, as all artists tend to be. I don't think you're far off. I've heard of his eccentricities in some of my classes. But sitting here right now, painting the city landscape just as he did, helps me imagine what he might have thought of as he did this too. I can't help but think that he would have want the peaceful joy he painted on his canvas to reflect forever outside of it too. Might not be far off there. Oh, no way. So you know? What? You're kidding. Oh, so they're Aramis students. They're probably on their way home from their activities. Let me know if I'm being rude or anything, but I kind of think you should have joined a club yourself. Appreciate your concern, but I'm fine. I'm more than happy keeping busy after school and on the weekends with my part-time job. It's taught me a great deal just working with you and everyone at the office, and needless to say, I enjoy it a lot too. Of course, I do make time to contribute to school activities when the time allows for it. Well, if you're enjoying your student life, then there's no reason for me to butt in. You're not the kind to neglect school and flunk out just cause of a part-time job. I agree there. I always have liked studying, to be frank, so it hardly feels like a burden. I like organizing study groups in my free time. Studying with friends is surprisingly effective. There's always something new to learn from others. You can never truly stop learning. It's hard at times, but it's very rewarding. Yeah, I trust you. Just don't go missing out on quality time with your friends just because you're busy with your job, okay? The friends you make in school have the potential to be some of the best you'll ever make, and this is basically your only chance to ever do that. Oh, I will keep that in mind. Ugh, I thought she said she was working part-time job, but they just went shopping and now they're even painting. This is so suspicious. I need to look into this more. Uh-oh. Something's going on.
I really want to get to know you better, Van.
Woo! 2 stars for Van. Alright. Next is an invitation from an old friend. I know, that guy might be the final boss, guys. That student. Hi. So what's the big deal, Renee? Why'd you drag me all the way out here in such a short notice? You know, I'd prefer it if you didn't call me that. All these years later, and I still have to remind you first thing when we sit down to talk, you never change, do you, Van? I only call you that because it's still your name, pal. Change your name and I'll change what I call you. Simple as that. I take that back. You have changed. You're now sassier than before. Now then, I realize that ever since we exchanged contact info, we haven't once gotten together in private like this. So since I had some time to relax away from work today, I decided to call you over here, and now here we are. So you don't have any real business with me, is what you're saying? You're a real roundabout guy, you know that? Most guys, when they just want to shoot the shirt together, do it over a couple pints at the local bar or something. Trust me, I have plenty of reasons to drink. We'll have to make time to do that sometime later. Unlike your freewheeling stuff as a Spriggan, those of us in the government will always have our hands full with work. And I never said I didn't have business with you, Van. Now, don't you think it's my job as something of the older brother to wonder how you're doing and want to check in? Oh, so that's what this is all about, huh? Well, I'm just about the same as ever, barely keeping the business afloat as best I can. You know how it goes. You brought in more help, though, didn't you? Heard he's attached to Hayaway as well. With one glaring exception, I have to say. You're building up quite the seedy roster of lackeys over there. Could you not dig these things up like you're a world-class shovel before I even said a word about them? Just so we're clear, they foisted themselves onto me without asking. They're not there because I asked them to be. If I had my way, I'd still be flying solo and everything would be perfect. You say that, but you have a noticeable spring in your step compared to before. It's fine to say you like them, Van. You're not a child anymore. No need to be bashful. Shut up. It's always the same with you. You and Elaine both. And you, I should say. If nothing else, I imagine your new helpers will be good for you in the long run. My hope is that they'll keep you from being tempted to repeat what you pulled off before. Certainly Elaine and I would both appreciate it. Aren't you going to pick that up? It's probably a work call, isn't it? Don't worry about it. This is more important. Now, you're not in a rush, right? Why don't you and I stay here for a while? At least until we're done drinking our coffee. You can even order some dessert if you like. It'll be my treat. I'm feeling generous. Are you telling me we're... Keep talking like normal and don't look alarmed. This must look like a perfectly natural conversation. Yeah, he's talking to that guy we have in our data. Alright, I'll contact you again later. Another uh-oh. Looks like he took off. Am I right in thinking it was you he was watching and not me? Indeed, your intuition is on point. Correct. No problems here. Proceed with things as we originally planned. Adios. This is why you really called me out here, isn't it? No need to be so upset. It wasn't entirely about me. I genuinely wanted to hear how you were doing, too. I didn't say I was upset. His name is Hubert. He's a relatively recent hire of the CID who joined us a year and a half ago. That's all? He sure looks and acts like someone who's a lot less fresh than that. What's a guy like him doing looking after one of the agency's own analysis? I say he was new to the CID, not the occupation itself. He used to work for the Imperial Army's Intelligence Division. One of the Erebonian guys? Didn't their agency just get a big reshuffle a little while back? That's right, with the Ironbloods out of the picture and the war over. He said he saw the Empire as a lost cause, so he came over to our side and was nice enough to supply us with intelligence about the founding of Erebonia's new intelligence division. He still maintains his citizenship over there as well. A double agent, then. He is, insofar as most people within the CID are concerned. Hold on, you're telling me he's... Yes, in all likelihood, he's a triple agent. He hasn't truly defected to our side. His real objective is to either obtain information on us or disrupt our operations. All under the orders of Lecter Arundel at the new division. I've heard that name before. Has a reputation for being a real cunning bastard. You're telling me, even with the Ironbloods gone, he's a formidable figure who continued to sit at the heart of your intelligence operations. Nearly all spies we've sent into Erebonia since the war have either been terminated or sweet-talked into joining him instead. Had quite a lot of egg on our face in recent times because of him. Alright, so back up a sec. If I already know that much about him, then that means you must be doing something about it, right? Correct. By letting him see me with you, we hope to cause a little disruption of our own within his intelligence network. With any luck, he'll be turned into a quadruple agent working to our benefit, whether he realizes it or not. Suffice it to say, it will be very interesting to see what Scarecrow's next move will be. I'm not gonna lie, all this double-crossing crap you've got going is making my head spin. And hey, keep me out of your stupid intelligence warfare. I don't want anything to do with that bullshit whatsoever. No, don't need to get so worked up. I told you that you can order anything off the dessert menu. Go ahead, pick whatever you like. It'll make you feel better. Don't you try to bribe me, you spectacled sadist. Yet he's still got desserts. Ha 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 ha.
I'll be putting you to good use. Good use.
Good use. Alright, one more, guys. A walk around Sedan. Van's group took a break. Everyone split up. And now we're gonna walk around. And if you don't like it, then too bad. Now that's luxury. Excess express all the way. I don't think I could handle her. No, resist the temptation, Van. Only got eyes for Ingert. Can you really say you love your car when you haven't modded the hell out of it? Aren't you? Hey, look who it is. Bumped into each other in Langport too, didn't we? We have a knack for doing that. Well, what timing? I've been looking for you. Is it true that you and your company had a hand in resolving the incident? May I ask you a few questions, please? I like your account of the events. Whoa, okay, slow down. What are we talking about here? You might be mixing me up. You booked it back to Edith after you saw, so I don't think we had any part in that. I have reports that you were at the scene. Don't play dumb, please. We've also heard that you traveled to Creel Village shortly before the attack there. There's something about you, something that makes these incidents pop up wherever you go. There's gotta be a correlation. Yeah, no, well, you weren't even there. Man, she's nosy. How the hell does she know? Oh, shit, is that Dingo over there? Wait, real? Wait, you're not getting me with that again. You're trying to throw me off the scent, just like with that Maxim scoop. No, seriously, I swear that's him. And who's that lady hugging his arm? You actually serious? But wait. Oh, sly dog. Didn't think he had it in him. And that's a pretty snazzy hotel they're walking into. What's the scoop there, I wonder? Just wait a second. Not sure why you're hounding me. Shouldn't you be looking into Dingo? I know. I need your help with him. You specialize in investigations, right? You're all like sneaky and stealthy and stuff. Well, no, I ain't a detective. Why would I just tail a guy like that? Fine, I can stalk him. We're stalking someone, guys! Yay! Grr, what are they saying? I can barely hear them. That's why I said we should get a bit closer. Well, then he'd spot us for sure. From my sneaky and stealthy experience, no, I think we'll be fine. Sorry for keeping you like that. Oh, not a problem. I'm glad we were able to talk this out some more. I'll be back, you know. Huh? So what the heck were they talking about? They weren't breaking up, were they? That's not the vibe I got. Grrr. What? How long have you two been there? Dingo, well, told you. I knew from the start. Well, we failed to stalk him. Dingo, who was that woman just now? Is she your, no. She's a colleague, Marielle. She's on the selective committee for an award body. Award body? Oh, don't tell me. Somebody got himself a fertilizer, huh? Well, not quite, but yes, they've been bugging me about it for a while. Wait, the fertilizer? You're in the running for the highest journalistic award in the land and you didn't tell anybody? What for? Why are you being so secretive about... Yeah, my stupid phone. Who could it be? The editor-in-chief now? Hello, okay, yes, right, I get that. What, sir, please? Okay, alright, I'll be there in a bit. Ouch. They tell you to stop wandering around and start doing your job? Of all the stinking times, holding you to this, Dingo, you better fess up next time. Looks like you got your hands full these days. She's eccentric, I'll leave it at that. But damn, nice job on that fertilizer nod. I had no idea they were reaching out to you about that. Well, now that I think about it, I guess you were kind of a shoo-in. You were on the ground for the war, if I recall. Yep, I remember running into you once or twice. You were on the Mirage side, but you still lent us a hand from time to time. I had comms with all of Calvert's media outlets at the time, the Royal Guardian, the Tyrell Times, you name it. Even branched out to some international outlets. I was chasing the truth behind it all. Everything else be damned. Put a lot of stuff together from a bunch of different sources, so I guess they wanted to recognize that. Heard you were up on the front lines when the fighting broke out, snapping photos of the battle. The real reality of war, the outlets called it. You were anonymous at the time, but I had a feeling it was you. Blew everyone away. That's the thing, it wasn't just me. Can't accept that award in good faith if it means putting down everyone else. I'd hope they'd just leave me be if I kept running long enough, but nope. There they are in Edith. I get that, but come on, don't sell yourself short. You risked your life out there to get those photos. Somebody's gotta be recognized for that, and it might as well be you. Plus, you accept that award and it gives you a platform. You can thank them all you want once your articles start selling like hotcakes. Nah, it still doesn't feel right. I don't think I'd be that big. No, old Dingo Brad is still a 2-bit gossip rag reporter. That's all I'm ever gonna be, and all I ever wanna be. I mean, sure, I guess, it's your life and all. Let that whole little bit slip a little when you watched over that new girl, though. Just a heads up. That's rich coming from you. You act all tough, but then you ferry all your part-timers around like some kind of mother hen. Big ol' softy. But, well, I guess you got a point. There's nothing wrong with training her up as an apprentice. Don't need to give it a cool spin to justify it. Nothing wrong just with doing you. Just as long as we don't make fools of ourselves in front of the young'uns. Bud, you're on the right side of 25. You are a young'un. But yeah, we just gotta keep moving forward, you know? And
always
that
room for improvement for us role models.
Is the end of that, guys. Alright, let's at least get to this other place. What do you say, eh? What do you say?
Taking off now.
Let's quickly look at the thing. It's a heart. Park entrance. Hopefully this will take just a couple of minutes. I think we did everything. Sure. Sure. So the Memorial Park is a place from the capital to go to relax? That's right. Whole families sometimes go there for picnics, for example. It's also popular for couples going on dates, since it's split into multiple areas, each with their own natural charms. That sounds like a perfect place to do some combat drills. Small fry here never changes. It's within walking distance if you really want to go that way, but most people just head there by car or by bus. It's about 30 minutes from here in the car. Kind of a trick, but I guess we got no choice. Let's see what this pickup of yours is like to ride. Oh, that's right, this will be your first time in Van's car. Better not get her dirty, punk ass. Little late for that, poor thing's probably stinks of old man musk after years of carrying you around. Ha ha ha, I'm gonna murder you someday, you little shirt.
Oh, excuse me. Wait, this number belongs to... Hello? Yes, I'm glad you called, actually. I'm afraid I might be back a little late today, you see. What? From my family? But I'm about to...
Well, I'm not going to force you to come back. It's all up to you.
Message received. I'm on my way. Yes, of course. Goodbye for now, then. I'm so sorry. Something important's come up that I really need to take care of.
Don't sweat it. Go do whatever you gotta do. The rest of us can handle a few stray critters.
I'm sure you can, but please be careful. Again, my apologies. I'll make my way back to the office as soon as I'm done.
Bye! Huh? But what was that all about? Agnes doesn't usually lose her composure like that. Just let her do her thing. We'll get her job done and be back here by this evening. What's going on with Agnes, guys? Agnes. What's happening? It's such a shame Agnes got called away. I was really hoping this would be our first 4 SPG as a team of 4. School, or in this case family, comes knocking. There ain't much she can do about it. Call out come with the territory of part-time jobs. You know, there's something fishy with that girl, and I don't just mean the Genesis stuff. What are you talking about? I think her whole backstory might be made up. Epstein's like mega famous. Dude invented the orbment. Is she really related to a big shot like him? Also, her last name, Claudel, is totally made up. What? Really think so? Man, you really are sharp. I don't think she pulled the name out of a hat, though. Every time she introduced herself, she seems proud but also a little guilty. I'm thinking it's her mother's maiden name or something. Huh? You saw right through her too, huh? Anyway, there's no reason for us to fake names unless the real one's worth hiding. I had to bet, I'd say it's actually... Well, wait just a minute, I'm having trouble keeping up here. But if Agnes is keeping this a secret from us, she must have a reason. I don't think we should be prying. Come on, small fry. I know deep down you want to find out too. Want to understand why she hides stuff from the people she claims are her friends. Well, maybe people keep calling you the prodigy of Langport was just a fluke. Someone with that rep would know better than to gossip about a teenager when they ain't even around. Everyone's got a secret or two they don't want to share, even with folks they call their friends. Leaving home must have turned you into a real small-minded man if you can understand that. Alright, I was being a bit childish. In the end, it's just another teenage girl, so I guess it doesn't really matter who she is or where she's from. But you're supposed to be watching my back in battle. I at least want to know how serious she is about all this. I expect the answer to that is more than any of us. Yeah, I'm with you there. She doesn't know diddly about combat compared to the rest of us, so yet she still chooses to fight alongside us. In this short time, she's already faced a lifetime's worth of danger cause of it, too. Say, this ride of yours isn't half bad after all. But can't this tin can go any faster? Not getting any younger here. Cut the crap or I'm leaving you on the side of the road. To the park. As soon as we can save, I'm gonna call it there, guys. Welcome to Dirk Memorial Park. The air is so fresh out here. Huh? Never would have figured they'd have a green patch like this right next to the Capitol. Looks empty though. Where's all the people? Seems like they've had the place closed off since yesterday due to the whole monster problem. Otherwise there'd be a pile of buses and people right in front of us. Hey, you're right. It really is closed. They should know we're coming. Let's have a chat with the ranger. Let's get into the park.
You folks just to drive up. Hate to break it to you, but we're closed for the today.
Actually, we're here on business.
Oh, so you're the ones who are coming in to help, huh? Yeah, they told me to expect you.
Sounds like you guys have a really nasty monster on your hands.
Yeah, that happens from time to time. Fortunately, the environment attracts them. Usually the Bracer send out a big squad when this sort of thing happens. Are you three going to be okay going in alone?
Yeah, we'll be fine. Nothing we haven't seen before. And opening the gate for us so we can get to work?
Of course, go right in. Thanks for taking care of this for us.
Yay! Going by your information, the monster should be somewhere along this path. Let's try and get this thing cleared out before sunset so we can head back while there's still light out. See, if we do a good job here, think you could treat us to someplace nice in the entertainment district? Yeah, right, in your dreams, kid. Is that statue I think it is? Yeah, Sheena Dirk, Calvert's most famous revolutionary. The mother of Calverdian democracy, in the stone. Yep, they opened the park and nature preserves in her memory after she died. When the revolution started, she was all of 20 years old, give or take, still just a student. She brought together a pretty colorful band of folks to make it all happen, even had to take on the Erebonian army when she intervened. Yeah, that's a hell of a lot to put in your plate. Girl must have had some real spunk to pull all that off. Totally. Her statue was so beautiful. She looked so dignified. Remember Abby mentioning how he saw a statue of the Lance Maiden when he went to the Empire a long time ago and... What's the matter? Nothing. It's just there's something about her that looks familiar to me. Huh? What are you... Actually, hang on. I get that same feeling too, weirdly enough. Not sure why. Doesn't really resemble any of the Western chicks I picked up back in Langport. Picked up? Like off the ground? You don't even know what that means. This is why little kids are always so hard to talk to. Gotta explain every tiny thing to them. Meh. Why do these two insist they recognize her? Sure, you're bound to run into her in textbooks, but other than that, I don't get it. Why would you pick up a woman? They need to be carried for some reason?
Nope, forget I said anything.
Enough, you two. We're here on business, so let's get down to it.
Let's get down to business to do the thing or whatever.
Alright, nothing over there. I don't think we go the other way, or maybe we do. I don't know. Whoa, get a load of this view. This is the perfect place for us to train. That's all you ever think about, isn't it? Not that I disagree. View's nice. The area's been better maintained, but don't get complacent. One wrong step and you'll take a dive straight into the lake, so watch out. Come on, what do you take me for, huh? Sure know a lot about this place, though. What gives? Oh, I get it. Must be because it's the perfect place for an old fart like you to go on walks. I'm not that much older than you, damn it. You want to know why? I used to come here with Elaine when we were students. Really now? With Beauty's Blade herself, huh? Granted, it does seem like the pretty obvious date spot. What kind of spot? Wait. You're saying Van and Elaine used to... can we not have this conversation? Forget my love life and look over there. Man, looks like it's worse than I was expecting. Is it always this bad? Not normally, no. Usually they're on top of their pest control here because of all the visitors. This smells like a case of our target calling them over here and infesting the place. We should smack them around. Guess we can save the reminiscing about your schoolboy days for when we see Beauty's Blade again. I never should have said anything. Come on, you two, let's get to work already. Alright! First thing we're gonna do is open that. And then we're gonna check this. Welcome to the park, enjoy the things, kill the monsters, have a good time. Well guys, I think I'm gonna fight this monster and then call it here. Whoa. Wow. Hey, Van leveled up. Awesome.
You've got to keep an eye out for ambushes. Be more careful next time.
Don't order me around, you damn brat.
You damn brat.
Well, we're off to a good start.
Alright, that'll do. That'll do, guys, that'll do. Thank you all for watching. I hope you had a good time. I'm going to maybe level grind if I have time today. We'll see. But thanks for sticking around, Mafia Babe and Blue Thunder and anyone else who's here. Tonight will be more Xenoblade. So look forward to that, alright? But yeah, take care. Love you all. I will see all of you very soon. Bye-bye!